Of course, right when I'm about to start, Bear's like, yo, I need to go outside. I'm like, really, doggo? Are you doing this to me? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the VTuber Review. Oh. I clearly did not prepare for today's stream correctly. Let me retry that, chat. Hold on. No! Jesus Christ. What's up, everybody? How are you? Good morning. Shine that dome. I should have shined my dome up a little bit. What's up, everybody? Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, we got a lot to talk about.
We could.
Oh my god, no. Don't do that to me, bro. Bro, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Not that I could hold your hand if I fly you out to Japan. Oh my god. Are y'all serious? What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for letting me rest yesterday. I needed it really, really badly, chat. I was very tired. You know how tired I was, chat. So, like, I hung out with y'all guys and did some work. I went to bed around 6 p.m. I fell asleep. I woke back up. I let the dog go out. And I gave her her pills. And then I slept till, like, 9 to 7. I can't even remember the last time I slept that long. I seriously cannot. Yeah, like, how much sleep is that? That's like 10 hours of sleep. I cannot remember the last time I slept that long. So I think my body really was asking me to sleep. So
into goth tomboys, you might be safe.
Let's go. Yeah, I definitely feel a lot better. So, but today, chat, we have a lot to cover. Obviously, some stuff going on. We need Nijisanji in a lot of big ways, chat. We're gonna talk about Twisty's graduation, or not graduation. I'm sorry, her termination is the right word. We also gonna talk about, of course, what that means. Maybe a little bit of speculation behind that as well. Also gonna talk about Nijisanji getting in trouble with a, or I would say maybe a miscommunication, a disagreement with a particular museum owner, and now they are banned from coming to that particular museum. So, we're definitely gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about, of course, some stuff going on with Shoujo, lots of things with HoloLife, and plenty of updates about Offkai, chat. So I want to give you a little bit of a recap about Offkai. But how are you guys this morning? What's up? Happy Monday. It's the start of the week. Nijisanji is always making sure to F it all up. Now, I feel like in this museum situation, I feel like maybe it's just like a miscommunication. I'm not sure. I kind of want to review everything again, and we can take a look at it and talk about. Guys, here is this week's schedule. This week we are going to be doing VTuber Review tomorrow. Tuesday we're going to be talking, hanging out VR chat. I'm going to be doing Am I the Asshole? Wednesday we're going to have a very special version of the VTuber Review. Wednesday is going to be dedicated to Under the Tea. We're going to be talking about some recent stuff going on with them, as well as dispelling a lot of the things they have said about me. Also, we're going to be talking about on Thursday, discussing VTuber relationships with Malachi, so I have a special guest for that. Malachi also has some information to share as well on that, so I feel like that'd be very enlightening. We'll do memes and reacts on Friday, but tomorrow we'll also do the react to the new Death Battle in 3D. Now, after that, on Saturday, chat, we will be doing the Elden Ring Night Raid tournament. And of course, more news as always. So it's going to be a fun week, chat. I'm excited. Penciller must be doing a good job. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, there's the Night Raid tournament. I was about to link it. If you guys want to check it out, it's right there. When is it scalping a problem? Yeah, it's a thing. But it kind of like has an extra layer to it now because Bay, her Discord, I guess got together to do like a mass ticket buy. And I feel like they were trying to do like the right thing with it, but unfortunately it definitely kind of caused a little bit of drama. So we'll discuss that this morning. Dive into that as well. So any plans for the 4th of July? Yes, I actually am probably going to be taking that weekend off. Yeah, I'm probably going to be taking that weekend off. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's all dependent on Ia's stuff going on, but I'm pretty sure that I will be taken off then. So, but yeah, that's my plans. How about you? Sounds like a plan. Yeah, scalpers should be outlawed. It's about time. Well, again, like, obviously with the new HoloLife concert coming up, and this happens with every concert, right? There's always scalpers. They're always a problem. But in this particular case, like, the prices of them are really, really bad, right? A lot of people are coming down on base community for doing a mass buyout. But we'll take a look at it. I feel like their intentions maybe were good. Maybe just came across bad,
Scalping should be criminalized nationwide.
Yeah, actually, Darth, actually. I mean, I feel like it should be illegal to resell tickets like, you know, that much higher, right? Like, you should only be allowed to resell them for the price that they're normally sold at. So, well, like, the thing is, Fat Man, is corpos do care to an extent. God, Bear, like, ran past me. She just did, like, a boop. Corpos do care to an extent, especially with HoloLive, because, like, hear me out. HoloLive was very upset about all the people getting all the plushies from, whatever that, arcade was. I can't remember the name right now. But they were upset with a lot of them, going into the plushies of the arcades, and then they would scalp them. So they actually worked with the arcade to create some anti-measures for that problem. So I can only speak for HoloLive. They do care. Round one, that's it. They do care enough to want to step up and try to stop this kind of behavior. So with concerts, obviously it's a little harder, right? So I'm hopeful that they will be able to do something about it this time. But again, how are you going to stop it? You know, like, even if you limit them to like
Honestly,
one,
I think
somebody can buy it and just
mad
resell
at the
it.
Discord for no reason. They're not thinking rationally, in my opinion.
Yeah, Darth, I want to look at it because I think their intention was like, it was good. It was just kind of like, people are upset because they wanted opportunity to get a ticket. Maybe it was harder because of that. But I mean, I feel like people do these big buyouts like all the time, right? Especially if they're not trying to make a profit. It's totally okay, right? So, I mean, I missed 2 days from you. What do you mean? Oh, you missed 2 days of stream? How dare you? 2 whole days of stream. And you call yourself a member of the R Army. Your R Army license is revoked. I'm gonna need that back. How dare you miss 1 single second and day of my subathon? How dare you not sacrifice every bit of your personal life to show up to my streams? This is so horrible, chat. Can we get 69 gifted subs? Sadly, Tickets Cowboys have been around. Really, since performance art has been yum. So true, so true. Bond, take his balls. Take his balls. What's up, Fun and Joy? How are you? Thank you for the follow. At least you're not Parasocial Foxin. Who's that? Who's Parasocial Foxin? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Ban his PP, take his balls. No, it's like this meme right here, chat. I'll show it to you in a little bit. It's like this, chat. Executor. Bite their balls off. That's meme. That's actually meme. Executor. Bite their balls off. And I love it too. Yeah, it's just like he's doing like the fucking Howling Moon shit. Like the fucking t-shirts.
How dare you not support the bottom?
I'm not a
Mods
bottom.
break his kneecaps.
Yeah, how dare you not support the bottom, which is another streamer. That's not me. How dare you? It's Cortic here on Long Island. Oh shit. Yeah, it's pretty hot here too. Yeah, I was gonna start stream and then obviously boob up. But no, I was gonna start streaming and then Bear was like, oh, I need to go outside. I let her out or whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, it is fucking hot in here, dude. It is so hot outside. So, and what sucks, too, chat? What sucks? It's gonna get even worse. Because, chat, I have to mow outside. And it's gonna be hot today. And I don't wanna mow because it's gonna be hot. But the stupid people don't come anymore. So I have to do it myself. Oh my god. I have to do a boy job. A boy job. I have to mow the lawn. I am too dainty for this shit. I think the worst part is that the dog is sitting with the heat set. Yeah, that's why the longer she goes. Yes, it's like a man's job, you know? Like, I don't have the muscle to push this fucking thing. It's hard. It's hard to push it. Like, I don't have the muscle strength. I need a big, strong man to do it for me. I'd rather cook an egg in this summer. No, honestly, I'll do it. I've done it for like a while, so nah, I'm being the man of the house, chat. And pushing the lawnmower outside. So I'm proud of myself every time I do it. But oh my god, it's gonna be hot. I gotta do that later. So today is also starting a bit of a special new segment. I'm gonna be doing some shorts every single day, chat, giving you some daily VTuber news. So it's a big commitment to film every single day to do this, but I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, we're gonna be a payment for our muscles. Nah, that's okay. You know what? Unironically, chat, you know what I do? So like this one's kind of heavy, and you kind of have to like lift it up a little bit to make sure that it like cuts the grass. But like I'll just rest it on my chest and just like kind of push it that way a little bit. Like I hold it to the sides and I'm like, I rest on my chest and just like push it that way because it's like, it's heavy, dude. My little arms can't like hold it up. I just saw a surprise move on the price this rate. What the fuck does that have to do with stream? Wireless match. Yeah, exactly. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. So, oh my god, are we getting raided? There's a raid message, but I don't see I don't see a raid. We'll see what happens. That's why I'm glad I got a zero turn mower. Yeah, I need like a nice one, a self-propelled one, but this thing is like so slow. So yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. But I'm working out, chat. My very small muscles are doing pretty well. Just yeah, I hate mowing, bro. It's absolute worst. It's absolute worst. It's just the strongest part of your body. They're holding your boobs all the time. No, that's my back. That's my back. Yes, I'm getting swole Laura out here today. Getting very, very swole. Super swole. So last night, guys, I literally slept so long. I've not slept that long in so long, guys. Thank you for letting me have a day off. I needed a day to just like not do work, not like work on something, like just play Elden Ring, hang out. I still worked yesterday, but to play Elden Ring and just hang out and sleep a lot. That's what I needed. So thank you guys. I appreciate you giving me a day off. I feel a lot better. I won't lie to you guys. I was suffering yesterday. I think you guys could probably hear it. I probably sounded really tired, but I was very, very tired yesterday, chat. I woke up, I drank coffee. It didn't do anything for me. It was it was rough. It was rough. So no more days for the rest of Ramadan. Well, I mean, technically I did stream, but yeah, I have not had a day that I have not worked or done something after stream. I can't remember, and I need to try to do better about that because I need like one day just to relax. But it's been very I guess because it's all leading up to it's because it's all been leading up to Offkai. He has been stressed, I've been stressed. We were getting all that stuff together. Now I'm having to get all this stuff together for the Under the Tea stream on Wednesday, and I'm having to watch 3 and 4 hour VODs. It's a lot right now, Chad. So I'm just trying to I'm like, okay, look, let me just get through Wednesday, report on my stuff, and now I feel a lot better, and I can focus on the tournament for Elden Ring. So yeah, I am gonna take a weekend off in July. I definitely want to do that because I need to. I'm getting to the point where like sleep is not really helping me as much. I already have insomnia, so I would say, are you gonna be mentioning the Rima video she made? Yes, Ty. So if you don't know, chat, we're on a news day, so I'll talk about news. Rima mentioned me in her most recent video, refuting a lot of stuff that one of the Under the Tea members, Mizu, had made. Mizu actually mentioned my name several times in one of their coverage, which I've had to watch now. And I don't know why I live rent free in their heads so much. They constantly reference me all the time. Anyway, we are gonna go take a look at that video that Rima posted. I've been actually getting all of my stuff together because basically with Under the Tea, guys, they have mentioned me a bunch of times, and for the most part, I've kind of ignored that, right? There has been some times with the Ludwig stuff, I did talk about that, where how Akka was involved, everything like that, right? So anyway, there's like a storied
They are
history of them
literally
just
obsessed
talking and
with you.
talking and talking and
Honestly,
talking
I
and
never
talking about
liked
me.
them since they started shitting on you.
I mean, look, Darth, like, you're entitled to your opinion or whatever, right? But, what you're gonna find out Wednesday, chat, is the whole reason that you're upset with me is, they basically have tried to twist what I said in a way that makes them look like the victim, when that is not the case at all. And then that's actually been their whole problem with me the entire time, which I did not realize until very recently, actually. I had no idea why they had such a gripe with me. I thought it was because I called them out, but apparently it's this actual one thing, right? So anyway, what? Why is there a hype train? The reason they're bad is because of professional. I mean, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice. Yes, they did that to Rima as well. We'll watch Rima's video about it. Wednesday's gonna be a day because they have problems with me about Bond Life. They have problems with me about Evil Toaster. They have problems with me about Tyga, which makes no sense. Like, they think that Tyga has this like grudge against me when I'm like, bro, you know Tyga shows up in my stream, right? Like, they came to the Sylvie Spark discussion, but there's a lot of stuff that I haven't really told people and they don't know. So I think they're gonna be a little upset when I drop some information that they don't know, and it's not really gonna make them look so hot. So, but we're gonna open that can of worms on Wednesday, chat. I'm not really looking forward to that stream necessarily because I know it's gonna cause drama. But guys, I want you to be nice. We want to be better than them. We don't want to be aggressors. We don't want to be the people that are rude. So we'll talk about it on Wednesday, okay? Now the drama never stops, you know, and it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming. I guess so. Like, why can they leave them alone? Well, like, basically they support Tyga, which is great because I do think Tyga deserves to be supported as well, right? But often what they do is, remember when I had hexed use on my stream? Y'all remember that? Yeah, I mean, I know I'm just defending myself, but I don't know. I'd rather just kind of let them say what they want to say and just ignore it. But Hex came on my stream, and we talked about some of the stuff about Tyga and things like that, right? And basically, they try to use that against me a lot. They're like, oh, no, she had Hex on her stream. I mean, I was friends with Hex. We had like a friendship, this and that. So because of that, Laura's a horrible person and hates Tyga, right? And I'm like, well, bro, like, I don't hate Tyga. Like, we went through the stuff, and I said, if this is true, allegedly, then, of course, like, there's something for Tyga to answer to. Obviously, it was not true, and I used the wording, allegedly, and if this is true, on purpose, right? They were blackmailing you, were they? No, they were not, but, Akko did, I don't want to say threaten, it's not, well, maybe it is a threat. They said they would take legal action against me. Is that a threat? I don't think that's a threat, but they said they were going to take legal action against me. What for God knows why. So anyway, we'll dive into it all Wednesday. It's very much like it's true drama. It's true drama. Fat man. I mean, to be fair, right? If you're gonna call people out and talk shit, number one, you got to be 100%. But number two, you got to be able to take it too. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, like, if I call somebody out, I totally expect for them to not take it lying down. But at the same time, like, when it's something so egregious as undermining a sexual assault victim, then we got some problems. You know what I mean? So, peace chat. Thank you for the ticket, Let's go. They don't like my coverage, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, so we'll take a look at it, guys. We'll take a look at it. I'm still gathering my thoughts. I have to watch another video, which hasn't been fun because I've never watched their videos of their coverage of me, so it's really just like, I don't know, like, you know when people talk shit about you or talk bad about you, but you have to listen to it for multiple hours at a time? It kind of sucks, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. So
if you disagree with me, you're morally
wrong.
wrong.
No, not that mean. Not that meme, bro. Thank you so much, Miss Chef. I really do appreciate you. So, I don't want to get too much into this, guys. I feel like we're going in a different direction where I want to talk about some way more important news than just personal gripes with each other. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh my God. Not the fucking. If you disagree with me, you're morally wrong. We need a photograph. We do not need a photograph. I appreciate it, Big Lord. I mean, look. I'm more sad about this in the fact that Rima and a lot of other people have had to deal with very similar situations that I have. That's what upsets me. The fact that they have had to deal with these problems, that's what upsets me the most, because honestly, I can take it. You know, like, well, whatever. You can talk shit about me, and it really doesn't normally bother me. I'm just like, that's your opinion, that's fine. But now you're gone after my friends and people I care about. So it's become like, you know, it's blown up into something. But Rima has definitely done a great job in her video. I like her video. Don't suck on the ashes, Kirby. No, I need those back. No, I need those back. I need to go back to being regular Laura. No. No, I need those, Kirby. Kirby, give this back. Give this back. Urn of Ajara. Yeah, I think we call this Ijara. Pot of alarm. Bro, I'm not a pot. I'm an urn, bro. I'm an urn. Chat, I have a question for all of you. And I need you to answer this very honestly, okay? All right, it's a very important question, so I don't want you to back out. All right, here we go, chat. Chat, do you yearn for the urn? Get it? Because yearn and earn rhyme? Get it? Get it? Get it? No! Damn it! Thank you for the follow there, Local Fun Time. How are you? But what do you mean you don't get it? I wish, if I, wait, you want to pee? What? No, don't boo me! How do I earn follow? Every single, you can't unfollow this channel, it's illegal. Yeah, you can't unfollow, it's actually illegal to unfollow my channel, so, yeah, you actually, lose 2 seconds from the timer. God damn it. Thank you guys so much for all the subs and bits this morning. I really appreciate you. I don't know, chat. Timer's only 14 hours. I mean, I don't know about you, chat, but I'm getting that timer down to 0. I'm gonna pick one day. It may not be this week, but I'm definitely getting the timer to 0. You watch. As soon as I rest up, chat, as soon as I, like, you know, I don't know, get some energy. Oh, it's on, chat. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on. It's so on. It's on like fucking Donkey Kong.
The ashes of her hope, dreams, and humor.
I'm gonna get it down. I'm gonna stream at 3:14 a.m. That's right, and you'll never know I'm up. There'll only be 1 hour left. You never stop me. Nijisanji terminates Twisty. Yes, they did terminate Twisty. Oh shit. Is this how I headbang as an urn? I just like rock back and forth. Batman, thank you for gifting us some as well, kidding. You know, sleep, so I'll be there even if, you know, Napalm, I have insomnia, right? So like, normally like, even when I like sleep, I don't sleep. So, well, pseudo insomnia, I'm sorry, I should be more specific, but I feel like I could get up like super early and just be like, yo, let's do it. Let's do it.
Chat, raise the timer back to 30 hours. Do it, chat, keep her here forever.
Oh my God, we're gonna talk about, Melissa just hit day 300, chat. Yeah, you're gonna let me lose to Melissa? No! Guys, we gotta catch up. Why was the confetti right where I was sitting, bro? That is insane work. That is insane work. That is not a coom job. There's clearly ashes coming out. Has your coom ever looked like ashes? Please. Actually, don't answer that. Never mind, please. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm not a coom job. Doctor. Please see a doctor. If your coom looks like ass, consult a professional. What are y'all doing, chat? What are y'all even doing? What is a fair termination? I mean, fair termination. If they actually broke NDAs, if they actually broke company policy, it was of course, like they obviously meant to do it, right? But on top of that, somebody that is not surrounded by some extenuating circumstances, like the stuff going on with Aster and Twisty, right? So, I mean, a fair termination would be like if you did something really egregious, broke company policy, NDAs, things like that. We're clearly like trying to be malicious, stuff like that. So that would be a fair termination, right? But if there's surrounding circumstances, we gotta talk about it. So, hi, Fifi, what's up? Oh, yes, I'm an earn. Yeah, after 207 days of subathon, there's nothing left to me. I am but ashes. I am the ashen one. I'll honestly be surprised if Niji and it gets another wave after this. Yeah, we are definitely going to, after the hype train, we are definitely going to talk about this because it's absolutely crazy, bro. Hi, Laura, looking forward to Saturday. Me too, it's going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited as well. So, hi, chat, if you guys are ready, everybody, type news. Let's get into it. What is a what? Why is that an option? Why would you include Kumjar as an option? I hate it here so much, bro. I hate it here so much. Get me the fuck out of here. I you know what? I'm done with you, chat. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, chat. We're not getting a Kumjar plushie. I'm not a Kumjar. Guys, what? Is your Koom like smoky ash? That's a problem. That's actually a problem. If your Koom looks like smoky ash, you need to get help. If that is the case, chat, you need to get help. Please consult a professional. If your Koom looks like ash, that is all. Don't clip that. This guy didn't eat a cookie jar. I said this jars are filled with dust. Yeah, me too. I'm just always looking for the cookies. You know what I mean? I just want the cookies, not all that weird soot, dirt, ash stuff in there, you know? God damn it.
It's a photo of a photograph. There's another
I should have known. I should have known, bro. I should have known, bro.
So many photographs makes me want to take a photograph. I should probably hang that photograph next to my photo of a photograph.
Look, you're all gonna end up like me if you keep spamming the photograph. I'm going to make urns for all of you. I'm going to put you inside of me. Fuck, that came out wrong. I'm gonna put your dust inside of my You know what? Let's talk VTuber news, guys. Way more important, guys. Definitely need to talk about this. That was perfect timing. Should we tell Laura her hair is ash? No, what? Oh, thank God I'm free. Oh, thank God I'm free. Oh, thank God I'm free, chat. I can go back to being a normal app. Let's fucking go. Also, I owe you wheel spins. I should probably get you those, Guys, do you want your wheel spins or you want me to just skip them? I feel like we should just ignore your wheel spins as punishment for your mean ass behavior, chat. Y'all being so. Bro, I'm trying to spin the wheel. No. No. You're trying to make me a chair and they're trying to make me pixels. What the fuck is going on, chat? Nope, no cheers, no cheers. I'm not cheering. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. But you know what I am talking about, chat. Fifi. Go away, wheel. Go away, wheel. All right, fine. I will respin when I'm back in my normal form. So anyway, chat, let's talk about Fifi for a second. As you guys know, Fifi was banned a few days ago, right? She was banned on Twitter.
I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, yeah. It's a lava attack.
I will find. You just got wheezed. You got wheezed on. I mean, what? Yeah, of course I'm gonna do nothing. Well, what am I supposed to do? But I'm gonna come to your house, chat, and as you're dying on your last days, chat, because you know you're all human and I'm an elf, so yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, this view is fine. I'm not complaining. This is fine. This is fine, chat. This is okay with me. I'm totally okay with that. No, as you're old, chat, your dying days, when you're so old, in your dying days, you poor, pathetic humans, I will come to your deathbed, and on your last breath, as you wheeze it out, I will wheeze you. With the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What is happening? Sorry, hold on. I need to turn down my hearing aid. Sorry, no. Shut up, Gavin. That's right, chat. I will come to you and play look at this photograph on your last breath. That's right. Very sane reaction, very sane reaction. No, it'd be fine with the last thing you hear is Buddy Holly. Oh, no, the last thing you're gonna hear is that. And then I'm just gonna go, gotcha. And then it'll go through the light tunnel.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Oh, damn it. You're not supposed to be into that. That sounds horrible. Okay, I'm gonna rickroll you as the last thing that you ever hear, chat.
Look at this photograph. It's a photo of a photograph. There's another freaking photograph.
I'm gonna rickroll all of you on your deathbed, chat.
So many photographs. Makes me want to take a photograph. I should probably hang that photograph next to my photo of a photograph.
What? Are you?
Never gonna give you up.
What?
Never gonna let you down.
What do you mean?
Run around and you search.
What do you mean, bro? Let me out of here, chat. Let me out of here. No. Okay, that right there is not fair, bro. That is not fair right there. Dude, back-to-back Rickrolls? That's diabolical, chat. Y'all are the epitome of evil, bro. Y'all are the epitome of evil. Everybody look and laugh. Vampy, run while you can. Nope, Vampy, run while you can. Our army's gonna chase you into your stream and do the same thing to you. Oh my god. Y'all are on something today, chat. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You get I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of y'all, chat. Claps all around for the R Army today. Run, Vampy, run! Get out of here while you still can, Vampy. Run, Vampy, run! They're gonna come to your stream. Why do I have like 8 eyeballs? Yeah, why do I have like 8 eyeballs? What the fuck was that, dude?
Oh, wait.
Oh my God. Apple over here. Thank you for the read, Apple. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Guys, Apple is so cute. She plays soul games and she's so cute when she plays them. She does so good. How are you, Apple? Thank you so much for the read. Welcome in, readers. My name is Laura, the Heavy Metal Elf. Welcome to the chaos of my stream. If you like Souls games, you should definitely check out Apple. She is so sweet. Don't embarrass me! No embarrassing me! You're not allowed to embarrass me. Holo Raiders, welcome in to Subathon. Day 207. That is right. You heard that correct. Day 207. Chat! This is what we cannot see. Okay, this actually goes hard. Never mind.
Lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mama, see now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack.
Did you just delete me?
It's a lava attack.
Did you just delete me, bro?
Colossal metal ass!
Bring me back! Oh, wait. What is this? Get me out of here, bro! Run, Apple! Run, Apple! Run! Run, Apple! What the hell was that, chat? You're scaring the Raiders, chat! You're scaring the Raiders, chat! Oh my God, and we also just hit a level fucking 1 dance party. Alyssa, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. I appreciate you. Alright, everybody, it's time to spam those emotes, alright guys? I want to see your emotes. Everybody ready? Yeah, are you ready to spam them, chat? Yes, Booba. You're in Booba Central right now. Wait, where did I go? No, bring me back. Oh. Well, that's awkward.
Family.
No. Okay, look, don't tell my chat. Don't tell my chat, but they think they're my family. Don't tell my chat, but they think they're my family. Family. There's nothing more important than family. Oh my God. What's up, Apple? Thank you for the raid, sweetheart. I'll be doing absolutely incredible. Welcome to the stream, guys. My name is Alara. I do a lot of VTuber news. We talk about things going on in our VTuber space. Also do a lot of Souls games and stuff.
Tangi enabled.
Why is there a monkey in front of my face? Bro, monkey, move the fuck out of my face, bro! So, as you can see, we are very well known for our chaos going on this stream. Apple, have you been playing Night Rain? Please tell me yes. Please tell me yes. Please tell me you've been playing Night Rain, girl. It is so much fun. What's up, Naz? Thank you for the follow as well. But yes, we are in Subathon. Excuse me, I have a lot of phlegm from talking for 207 days straight. Almost 207 days straight, but we're on Subathon day 207. Follows, subs, hype trains, all of that do add time to my timer. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much, Apple. And thank you for the raid. We are going to be hopping into some news eventually. One day. I don't know if chat's gonna let me today, but we'll do our best to see if we actually can. So, hope you're doing well. Ow! Why would you slap me with cheese? That's mean. Comes at 60 seconds. They do. I like how I just like, I look like Nickelback's lead singer with boobs. That's literally what I look like. Like right here, I just look like him, but with boobs. Why did you flip it around? Oh yes, Earth, this is normal.
Is your family.
Very normal.
Can we call Toomsy Daddy?
Yes. Yes, everybody call Toomsy Daddy. Absolutely. I expect that. I expect that, actually.
We love casting spells.
Yo, is that Cabal? Yo, I love Cabal.
This song is sponsored by the Shadow Government. Legalize nuclear bombs.
Fucking Shadow Wizard, bro. Wait, what I didn't vote to call Toomsy that. It's not a choice. It's appointed by me. You're welcome. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Bro, every time I see it, I'm like, is that Cabal? It's just want to be like, screaming like, oh my god, I love Cabal! Let's go! Daddy Toomsy here to read us a bedtime story? Yes. Absolutely. Shit, alright. Let's get to the news, guys. Let's get to the news. I'll do your wheel spins here in just a bit. First up, chat. Type one. If you're ready for some news, chat. Wait, what? Why is Toomsy Daddy? Oh, he's mommy. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So first up, chat. If you remember last news coverage, we were talking about Fifi getting banned from Twitter. Well, apparently she received the feedback that her Twitter banner was considered hateful, and that is why she got banned. What? What? How is Fifi's Twitter banner like hateful content? That's so stupid. Bro, Twitter is so dumb, man. So, of course, Fifi is back. Don't really have to worry about it, but really, really dumb reason. This was not the same banner that she had. She had another one before, but it wasn't even hateful. It's just art of her. It was literally just like her face, but close up. Really, really dumb. So, another news as well, guys. Peaches is back. That is right, guys. Peaches, she needed to take a bit of a hiatus, and she was actually having brain surgery, if you guys recall this. Kind of emergency one the first time. She went back in to get ready for another one. And she, of course, had to take a hiatus. But she is saying that she's now in remission. The surgery worked. So that is absolutely amazing for her. So glad to hear that. Looks like she will be back very soon. So let's give her some love. Yeah, I'm very, very glad that it went so well for her. Oh, by the way, chat, we're going to talk about debuts, graduations, stuff coming up, and then we'll hop into our main stories. So, first up, I'm sorry, another thing to add to this as well. Rosie Belmo hitting 100K on YouTube. Congratulations to her. Rosie is so sweet. It's been amazing to get to know her a little bit better over time. But yes, she hit 100K very, very recently. So again, big congrats to Rosie on that as well. So big W for her. She does a lot of reacts as well. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. She's a really, really great creator. Yo, what's up, Daddy? How are you? I should probably add your actual full name to that instead of abbreviating it. But you know what? Close enough. What's up, Daddy? Coming up here, guys, we're also going to talk about a graduation. Guys, y'all were crazy this morning. You threw me off my game. I'm not going to lie. And that is Crow Jinzo, guys. That's right. Crow has been around for quite a long, long time. I have collabed with him before. But Crow Jinzo is actually done. He says, that's right. Your delinquent bike gang leader, VTuber Crow Jinzo, is retiring and departing from this scene. Content creation was something I've always been passionate about from a young age. However, it's not an easy endeavor to start maintaining, especially after making a return to the workforce full time at the end of 2023 to support my family. I felt so free and happy pursuing my passion full time, but with how increasingly demanding my job has become, maintaining a level of quality for content I can be happy with became difficult. So totally makes sense, you know, right? Life gets in the way. Life is always much more. I'm gonna call you Nacho. That's so much better. Yeah, Vampy, I think you know Crow as well. But obviously life gets in the way. It's so much more important. Of course, Crow is permanently graduating, guys. He is done. So I'll keep it real until next time. He is Space Cowboys. So wish him all the best in his future endeavors. I actually got to meet Crow one time. I'm on a robot. It was really, really cool. So lots of love to him, guys. In other news, Body-chan is going to be taking a permanent hiatus from her brand, Batty. She said, of course, she'll remain active on X and Friendly. She'll be making Nazi war content and VA content. Moving forward, her X will serve as a personal and not safe for work account. She'll still be active, but and remain open to collabs and appearances of Batty for the time being. But obviously, that identity does not allow them to explore the type of content they're interested in creating without disappointing their community. So they are looking to do a rebrand, working towards a rebrand. I want to be viewed as separate, my current identity. So wish them all the best, chat. And maybe we'll see more for in the future under a new identity. Also coming up here, guys, I don't know what's going on with Pokeyaki. But Pokey, unfortunately, was not able to attend Offkai. And on top of that as well, guys, they also said that there will continue to be an indefinite hiatus until whatever issues are going on INTS and 2.0 progress has been placed on pause. As for the panel, I unfortunately be stepping down my part for the panel entirely. I'm sorry, I was really looking forward to seeing you all. So I don't know what's going on with Pokey. Wish them the best, guys. They're very, very sweet. I've hung out with them before. Thanks, Bear. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Yeah, again, I don't know what's going on. I just really wish them the, the absolute best, right? So, in other news as well, guys, let's get a big congratulations to AJ. That is right, guys. AJ just got that email today, hitting Twitch partners. So, congratulations to them. Of course, with the Sonic PFP, you gotta have that, right? It's Twitter. Love that. So, big congrats, of course, to AJ. Now, guys, 3 debuts for you to know about that are coming up. First up is Miss Jackie. That is right, guys. Miss Jackie, on her 5-year anniversary, celebrating 5 years on Twitch for the re-debut, new assets, new scenes, all kinds of new stuff. That is taking place, in a bit on the 25th at 3 p.m. EST. Let's take a look. Oh my god, the Garfield one. The fucking Garfield model, bro. That's insane. I love it. Very, very exciting, Chad. So, anyway, certainly go check that out. 5 years of content creation is really nothing to scoff at. That is very, very wild. In other news, guys, Onigiri actually quit retweeting. Of course, you guys know him as Oni Bro. That's right, guys. Oni Bro is going to be debuting. And I think this was in some kind of like Morse code or something, or code. I don't know, but it looks like they are going to be debuting on June 29th. At 11 a.m. JST, a binary. Sorry, that's it. Thank you. But yeah, this is Oni Bro, chat. Of course, Onigiri's brother, who will be debuting very, very soon. So write that one down. That's sure to be exciting. Looks really good too. Looks 3D. And looks really nice. And finally, chat. One more to talk about. We have Fleo. Fleo VT is debuting July 3rd at 4 p.m. EST. And it looks like they are a flan. VTuber, a flan cat to be specific. They look so cute. Let's take a look at their trailer. That's so cute. I love this. That's such a cool idea. Like a true flan VTuber, you know? That's cute. I love that idea. Very unique, you know, very unique. Dude. I love the idea always, like taking a theme, right? A lot of people do this, right? They take like an item and they apply it to their model, and that's what they are, right? So I love this so much, taking the idea of a flan and becoming like a cat with it. That's so cute. You can tell it's a flan like immediately. It's so awesome. I love this design as well. So whoever the mama and papa was, absolutely cooked. Let's take a look. All right, was this person right here? They cooked. Yeah, they did really, really good. So, gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a binary code. I think it was tell the date is of course Onigiri said right there. So, all right, guys. Flan is basically it's a dish. It's like almost like a pudding, but it has like a caramel sauce on top. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's very, very good. Yeah, it's super yummy. All right, guys, so let's talk about some of our big stories today. And of course, I want to talk to you guys about Offkai, guys. Give you a little bit of recap about Offkai, just in case you missed Offkai. So let's go take a look, guys. And first up, I thought this was crazy. I don't know whether to think this is funny or really bad, but somebody set this table up at Offkai called the Class of 2025. And as you can see here, has a ton of graduated VTubers, and people could leave notes for them. Holy shit, bro. That's so sad. Like, I mean, like, I think it was supposed to be a good thing, but I'm like, bro, too soon. Too soon. Yeah, that hurts, man. That hurts. I'm not gonna lie, but there it is, Chad. So, all the graduated VTubers. But some people left some nice notes. It seemed like, I'm like, bro, too soon, too soon.
Offkai, arrived safely home.
How was it?
It's been awesome chatting with you.
It was nice to chat with you too.
Next time I will remember to get something, and
Oh,
I'll
you're
make
good.
sure it's better than what I originally thought to get. I had a super stellar experience.
I'm glad to
either
hear
way.
that. I'm glad you made it back home safe. Seems like travel these days is kind of a toss-up. But of course, in other news as well, the Jailbird group meet up at Offkai. Jailbirds got together to, of course, celebrate No Rizzler.
That'd be really funny to cover though.
Yeah, seeing that girl pic is like, oh my god. Her cosplay is so good. It's perfect. Yeah, they cooked on that. So, of course, singing to some of the tunes. Very nice gathering for, of course, the Jailbirds. Super duper cute. A little bit more than the Jailbirds as well. I think I had another picture to show you. It is, of course, the Jailbirds going crazy at the concert as well. Looks like so much fun. Going crazy. I love it. That's why I like Offkai. It's really nice to see so many people come together. So, of course, guys, Holo ID was at Offkai as well. As a tweet out here from Bestia saying, thank you so much for coming to the Grayscale panel at Offkai. You guys are absolutely amazing. And of course, here's a picture from that one. So it looked like an absolutely great time at that panel there. Also, of course, the Holo Stars made an appearance as well. Here coming from Gerard Rexford saying, just sharing this before I go to sleep. And here's their stuff going on at Offkai as well. So many awesome creators are there. This entire time it looked like a fantastic event. FaZe also doing out some pictures. Offkai, thank you all for an amazing weekend. We hope you guys had a lot of fun traveling with your FaZe passport, having tea with Quest, and rocking out at the concert. So here, of course, are a few pictures. Amazing cosplayers as always. It looked like a great concert as well. So absolutely awesome. I have so many pictures to show you guys. Also, Kazuna I was there. She did perform. Kazuna I saying thank you, Offkai Expo. I was so happy to feel everybody's excitement. Thank you for cheering me on. And of course, here is her concert. It is a stacked house, so you can see. I don't think there's an empty seat in there, you know? Yeah, I don't think there's an empty seat anywhere in there. Of course, chat, as you guys know, I co-own a company with Ian called TrueTuber, and here was our booth as well, with all of our goodies. If we have any left over, I'll let you know, because we did get a new standee now. Of course, a new gacha game, things like that. So there's my standee. We had some meet and greets. We had some IRL meet and greets. So everything came out really cool. We had these lanterns we were giving away. It was fun. Yeah, it was really, really fun. So yeah, we've definitely crossed the line. We have quite a lot of merch now. So it's been great. So yeah, so if you guys want anything for able to get it or anything like that, I'll let you know what I have left over. And I'll try to get you some. But of course, we have like stuff for Mickey. We had stuff for Kura and V Shoujo. Lots of merchandise, chat. So, but I'm glad that you guys liked it. I think it looked really, really good. So, another news as well, guys. Minto. That is right, Mint. Giant Mint was made by Tobin Jacobs as always. And this one was put up at Offkai for people to take pictures with. Gotta have it. You gotta have it. Gotta have the giant mint, dude. It's not VTuber Vandalist Tobin's here, you know? Shut up, Noctis. That's what everybody said. They're like, oh, is this cut up? Is this actual Lara size? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm definitely taller than that, guys. Anyway, giant Minto right there. But we also, of course, have a giant dragoon safely watching over the con. Look at this thing, dude. It's huge. Here's a person for reference on how big this thing was. Watching over you, chap. Watching over you. Your every move. Super cute. Oh, speaking of, guys, it was really cool. Aya told me that Doki Bird herself, she came by our booth and bought our Doki merchandise. So I thought that was really cool. I wanted to share with y'all that Doki actually came by to our booth. I met her in person. So I thought that was really, really cool. Also as well, guys, even more news. I'll show you here some more pictures. Moo keep tweeting out, it's height accurate. Nice. That's me, bro. That's me, bro. When I actually get a hold of my standee. Like, bro, I'm so short. What the fuck? Of course, lots of amazing cosplays there as well, guys. Coming here. Here were a bunch of cosplay sightings. These all look really good. I like the Pippa one. Aaron one looks great. These all look really, really good. He did a great job on these. Of course, I was spotted in the wild by some people. Dingus saying, just found out about Alara and Chunky. Of course, I'm getting memed out right here. Taking pictures of both of them. A wild Chunky. Wait, they stole my standee. They stole my standee. No. I didn't know this, chat. Let me get an F in the chat. That's so sad. That's so sad. I'm gone, chat. Of course, also I got to meet McCoy as well at our meet and greet, so it's very nice to meet them as well. Wait a second! Wait, what? Why was I at the wall of hacks? I'm not a hack! What? Bro, I'm not a hack! What the fuck? Hold the phone! What the fuck is this? Bro, I'm not... Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? Oh my god. This is so horrible, chat. Can I get 5 gifted subs? Wow, I literally got caught up. Bro, I'm the opposite of a hack. What are you talking about? Oh, this is great. Bro, I gotta post this. This is hilarious. What the fuck? I can't believe it. Chat. Hey, no, you're not supposed to actually get 5 subs, bro. Thank you for the 5. You're not supposed to do that. Also here, coming from HoloLife today, is some more pictures of Offkai as well. They had this big space where they had a ton of cutouts. People were coming to take pictures. Here's a bunch of stuff with Amelia and Gura, of course. And of course, the No Rizzler concert as well. So, bro, I fucking hate this so much. Why would you give subs? I said don't. Thank you guys, seriously. Y'all are too kind. I already shared that one, my bad. Also here, guys, we have, of course, Spectre tweeting out a big fuck you to Artemis. Everybody is just like, F you, Artemis. That's so funny. No, Artemis is a nice guy for sure. Now, I don't think I could show this on stream chat. I think that it might break some kind of like sexual TOS, but Aruna tweeting out, I just saw a Doki cosplayer spit in a mid cosplayer's mouth. I suddenly want to do the same with somebody. Guys, I don't think I could show this. I think I would, I don't know about the rules for that on TOS, but you can just imagine. Just imagine, chat. Just imagine. Kinky. Kinky. Nah, don't be mean, chat. Don't be mean. Don't ick somebody's yum. Yeah, don't ick somebody's yum, chat. Kinky. Kinky.
No, God! No! God,
I just show you guys. I just show you guys.
No! No! No!
No! But now we have to talk about, chat. The big elephant in the room for Offkai this year, chat. Yes, it was consensual, of course it was, but they are a couple, actually. So I want to talk to you guys about the problem with Offkai this year, chat. And you know, there's a lot of things going on in the world, right? Horrible things, murder, you know, stealing, plagiarizing, chat. But you know what is the worst thing of all that you can do at a con? Smell really bad. That is right. People at Offkai complaining about the smell of the con itself. Now, I did ask some people during my meet and greet what they thought about this. But this mostly started here with somebody from Offkai saying, Offkai party floor staff here. We want to ensure a clean, comfortable environment for all attendees. As such, please be aware you may be denied access to parties on the party floor if you're not wearing deodorant or practicing good hygiene. Thanks, have a great time. Remember to stay hydrated. So I will tell you guys, I've been to cons, they've been stinky. However, the people I talked to during my meet and greet said it wasn't really that bad. But this was kind of also echoed by this person here as well. Lily saying, Offkai party room discourse is insane. You cram hundreds of bodies into a tiny space with poor ventilation. Introduce alcohol, and it doesn't matter how much deodorant is involved. It's going to stink because people are going to sweat. Which is very true. The heat, everything like that. So, I mean, like, I think it was got to be like a certain level of understanding, right? But also to kind of go look here, of course, we had this creator here who decided to release the mint deodorant. Don't be stinky. Use deodorant. Stay minty fresh. And they said all the deodorant sold out. That's crazy. So, I mean, I'll be honest, chat. Offkai seemed amazing this year. Didn't really seem like they had a lot of problems. This seemed to be the biggest discourse that I saw about everything. Everything I said earlier is totally ironic, guys, because it seemed like everything went amazingly this year. So congrats to Offkai. This was the only thing that people had like an issue with. And this is pretty much like not that big of a deal. So congrats to Offkai. Guys, try to wear some deodorant when you go to a con. Put some extra on. Put some perfume or something like, you know, try. Feel like an outlier, but under the introvert, I can't even go, dude. Not taking a shower at least once a day, yeah. That's because I work out a lot. I still, you know, I take a shower pretty often, but on did stream, she did IRL walk around and ran into Cottontail. Apparently somebody gave Cotton a bottle of bath water. I love that. I saw in Sid's meet and greets. They were really, really awesome. But you know what's even better, guys? Is Cotton performing at, of course, Offkai, a con saying a lip bitch, and here's Cotton performing her concert segment. Of course, also we have Katie Cat as well. A big Katie Cat doing her concert. So let's take a look. I like she's dressed up as her model. Yeah, Katie kills it. Yeah, no, she's screaming. Yeah, she's screaming for real. Yeah, this is so awesome. So, she seemed to kill it. Everybody was raving about it. It is really hard. Of course, also, Katie went on to perform Planet of the Bass chat. That's right. The meme song is made by Kyle Gordon. Planet of the Bass. I think this song is so funny. I've heard her screams before. They're so good, dude. Screams are very difficult to do, and to do them correctly, guys. So, yeah, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. So, and here, of course, is more Katie said as well. With Cotton. I think she is self-taught. Wait, what song is this? Oh, 115. Okay, I was like, wait, I think I know this song. It's 115. So, absolutely incredible. Chris also is a perform during the Offkai Big concert event. Her tweeting out, it was so fun. Thanks, Offkai goers, for coming out for the set. Thank you so much for Katie, to Katie for having Cotton and I. You guys made tonight unforgettable. And here's a picture of all three of them together, which is amazing. Katie also going on to say thank you as well. I say, not gonna lie, last night was insane for me and feels very much like a fever dream. And I can't thank you guys enough for giving me a memory I'm never gonna forget. I still can't think of words to describe how I'm feeling, but my heart is so full, and I feel so honored to have such wonderful people in my life. And of course, here's a picture, or I'm sorry, a little bit of the concert as well, which looks to be fantastic. I think this was the actual Offkai stream itself, so incredible. Also, guys, as I showed you earlier at Kazuna, I did perform there as well. So let's take a look here. This is Cody's video. Dude, having the OG VTuber is crazy. The OG VTuber chat is absolutely crazy. And finally, the last thing I want to leave you all with was this thing that Podja dropped that said, that's it. I'm making a Canadian VTuber con. Who's in? And a lot of people actually started to support this idea. So, you know, Canadians, you might get a VTuber con soon enough. But congratulations to Offkai as a whole. If you were staff or just listening to what I have to say or anything like that, I want you all to know the feedback this year was fantastic. I heard from so many people they really enjoyed this event. They said it was crazy, but like in a good way. Everything seemed very well organized. I know last year there was some discourse about some stuff that happened, but this year looked really, really great. So great work to them. And it seems like everything went well. I had a great experience. I know that I only had like a booth, but nonetheless, it was fantastic. Great experience on my end. So again, the year before I wasn't really sure because like, it almost seemed like some stuff was in bad faith, right? But now I would say I feel like that's very dispelled. I feel like everything there was really awesome. So great job to everybody that ran Offkai. And if you went yourself, please feel free. Have me in your pictures. I would love to look at them. Maybe I'll get them on a future news segment. But absolutely incredible, incredible stuff. There's many good things as we had today, chat. Let's talk about, well, all of the bad. I need a womp womp. Because today, chat, we're going to be diving into the multiple things going on with your favorite, you guessed it, chat. Everybody, let me hear it. Your favorite VTuber agency. You know who it is. I'm going to get a drink of my tea. Nijisanji, chat. So let's talk about, he's very talented table trade. Let's talk about what's going on with Nijisanji, chat. And definitely the most egregious thing is what we're going to talk about. So everybody, you know, buckle your seatbelts. Here we go. So guys, we're going to talk about the announcement regarding Twisty. That is right, guys. Twisty has been officially terminated. It took them, what, 2-3 days after everything came out? Oh, shit. Yeah, there goes Twisty. Nijisanji Ian has terminated his contract with Twisty. due to its confirmed instances of discriminatory speech, which is in direct violation of our contract terms and is not tolerated in our community. We appreciate your continued support. As we grow together, we remain committed to fostering a community built on mutual respect, creativity, and accountability. Thank you for understanding. So, here we go, chat. Number one, let's just address the problem in the room here. They terminated Twisty, but they addressed absolutely nothing
You know when
about Aster.
white people kiss.
Salvi goes on to say like statements like this: make the community think you're protecting people like Aster. You putting this out makes a few who wanted to give you another chance after sleep or to give up. So the matter of investigation about Aster then. Again, this is the big call out right here, chat. I couldn't even give her a proper send off. Look, I'm gonna tell you that the stuff that Twisty said was inexcusable, right? And that might be grounds for termination, right, chat? We listened to this, things that she said. Obviously, she started streaming by herself. She didn't give a fuck anymore. But chat, for them to ignore all this stuff going on with Aster is absolutely insane to me. The fact that they are going to terminate Twisty first, yeah, it was very much a big yikes, but do not address everything going on is absolutely crazy, chat. I cannot believe that they would terminate Twisty and not see anything about it.
Oh my god!
Literally.
Wow!
Literally, like, guys, Twisty is a sex pest. We have heard the evidence of it. Where is the information about your 6-month, almost 7-month long investigation you've been doing on him? Where is it? Where is the information? Who investigated it? Well, we want to know. Are they going to ignore Aster? Because if they do, if they ignore the Aster situation, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Oh, did I say the wrong name? My bad. Let me clarify here. Yeah, let me clarify. Yeah, maybe I did say the wrong name. I'm so sorry. Let me clarify here, Chad. So, if they are going to announce this information in of course, a termination of Twisty, right? They have to address what's going on with Aster. But to me, this is extremely egregious that you are going to terminate her before addressing what is going on with Aster, guys. This is a 6th to 7th month long investigation that we have no news on. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, as I say, I'm not even going to address the Uki stuff because that's like a separate thing. But it certainly does tie into, you know, if you're going to say this, are you going to apply that to that VTuber as well, right? So, but if it's inside investigation, not much is going to happen besides with Twisty. And if we take Twisty's words to be true, right, what she said, where they didn't really do much, that would make a lot of sense. So look, I don't want to defend Twisty here because I don't think that Twisty really deserves to be defended about getting terminated. Obviously, she didn't care anyway. It's what she wanted. But I will say that the things that she went through were unacceptable. And there needs to be an answer. Somebody needs to do something about it. This person is clearly a sex pest, bothering multiple people with a history of it, yet Nijisanji does nothing. Look, I know that a lot of people don't like Twisty for the things she said, me included, right? But she was still wrong, and there needs to be justice for that. Yeah, you can be a bad person and still be wrong. And that's my main point that I want to, bring up right here, right? So, justify termination, but we can't turn a blind eye. Everything else, exactly. So, this is the problem with this termination, chat. No, Aster is, the sex pest, not Twisty. Yeah, like if you're gonna keep Aster in here, you were basically, by this termination, not directly, but in a loose way, you were basically saying that you're okay with that person's actions and you're not going to reprimand them for it. And that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't know, Tuxedo. The other interesting thing I want to point out on this is this was released 2 days ago, right? So that was on a Saturday. I found that interesting that they released on a Saturday. I feel like this was probably to lessen the blow. You know what I mean? Stocks are typically closed on weekends, things like that. Give stockholder a little bit of time to absorb the information. This was definitely pretty bad, chat. Yeah, they definitely did this in a way to kind of like lighten the blow a little bit. I'm just saying if you somehow slugged him into finances, Aster would have been out of here. The thing is like Aster is pretty big, so he probably makes them a lot of money, but I don't want to say that's the only exclusive reason why that this is happening. Obviously, we don't know, but they need to release their findings, and they need to be very transparent because now, in the eyes of the public, right, you look really bad. I know that we want to always say innocent until proven guilty. Here in this situation, chat, there's been a lot of proof that indicates otherwise, so I feel like you need to start answering. There needs to be some transparency in this, right, chat? That's just it from my understanding. Aster doesn't even make them that much. Like, if he was in Box's position, I could use that as rationale. Yeah, I don't really know. I just look at his, like, his numbers, and they seem pretty good, right? So, well, apparently there was, going off what Twisty said. She said there were some people that asked questions. They offered her a settlement. It does sound like there was one, but to me, this just reads as Nijisanji doesn't care. They're going to try to silence it. And especially if they're terminating the contract based on discriminatory speech, they might pursue some kind of action. I know there are other Nijisanji members who have said things that are bad as well, and they have not taken action on them. So this definitely seems like they're holding Twisty to some kind of double standard, you know what I mean, chat? So I would definitely keep my ears to the ground on what's going on, but what do you guys think of all this? What's your thoughts? I would definitely love to hear because as soon as this came out, I was like, man, this is just the worst timeline. Absolute worst timeline. I was really, really hoping that they would do the right thing here. I really did. I was hoping we'd hear about Aster, and then maybe they wanted to go forward with this, you know? We knew Twisty was done, period. That was going to happen, you know? Exactly. You got to be fair when you put out stuff like this, right? You got to be fair. Both should have been fired. They're not doing shit about Aster. Is very scummy. I agree. So I will certainly let you know, chat, what happens with this. I don't think they're ever going to address Aster at this point. Kind of what it feels like, but yeah, I'm going to hope that they actually will at some point. So, what's up, Dragon? How are you? We'll see. Another news, guys. Nijisanji also getting a bit of hot water with this museum. That is right, guys. So, here's this museum. A kind of an interesting museum, but this is the official blog and personal newspaper of Yoshitaka, who is the owner of this museum. It's basically also the president of the Great Japan Love Doll Party. So they have this museum that is for love dolls, the history of love dolls, things like that, right? So anyway, chat, apparently they had a very bad experience with Nijisanji. Now, guys, don't jump to conclusions. I want to read you everything on this, but there are some things to say here. So, and this was released on the 20th, where this person said, I will not be accepting interviews from Nijisanji in the future. I will cut ties with anybody who I cannot speak to on an equal footing. Please do not come again.
It's literally old
Very
school
upset.
Hollywood-esque. Sweep the actual sex besting under the rug and have the victim made out
Yep.
to be a bad person. Yes, what she
Seems
said
like
was
it.
hella bad, but this makes an Arnold she's is the only one in the wrong. It's all in all, two wrongs do not make a right.
Yep.
Niji
I agree.
quarterly report mentioned adhering to findings of third-party investigations as part of their strategy for the N branch, so I think they have to address it.
You think though, Dart, they'll probably just put it in their quarterly thing and just like, be like, yeah, we complied with it, and that was it. You know what I mean? That's probably what they'll do. So anyway, here is, of course, this personal blog from the person that runs this museum. So they said, those people are stupid. The chairman was nice. I was going to ignore his request, interview with him without permission. I let him go when he tried to use it for commercial purposes without permissions. But then the guy who called himself the manager started sending me disgusting emails. So I'm cutting him off. Interesting. So it seems like there was back and forth with the manager, sending them spicy emails, and they're cutting them off. I will not accept interviews from Nijisanji. In the future, don't come again. I will not deal with trash like you. I don't want to deal with these annoying people, so I'm doing freelance work. If I respond with kindness, isn't it weird to unilaterally force your annoying logic? I mean, do you have a contract that says you have to follow your shitty story? For instance, I made a reservation under their real name, and we just responded as usual. We responded with a lot of tolerance. So what's with this statement? Who do you think you are? So I think that they're saying that the actual talent that came and did this
was managing for Nijisanji talents too.
Right. They're saying Yoshio made a request for reservation, and I made a request that if I want to interview them, I will contact them in advance. But one day, the chairman and another person suddenly showed up, even though it was not an opening day. I was not there that day, so I told them make a reservation. So on May 26th, the chairman came along. There was no prior request for an interview that day either. At this point, there's a problem. Freedom of expression is guaranteed by the Constitution. There's nothing wrong that violates the law. It's your freedom to ask for the deletion of a notation that is not problematic from an ethical and moral standpoint, but it's also our freedom to decide how to respond to that. Therefore, we also exercise our legally recognized freedom to the maximum extent. So here is the coverage of this actual, place, right? And this actually took place with Mito. Mito was the one that went to this museum. Just to give you a little bit of information before we continue. But that's why I'm cutting ties with Nijisanji. You scum, don't come here again. You see, I had a bad feeling when I read this shitty message sent by this shitty manager after the attempted unauthorized interview. I generally explained to him that we were at war with the police, prosecutors, and broadcasting stations, and had shut down many broadcasting programs. So we continued to send me rude, shitty messages after that. Are you brainless? I didn't get anything other than the 1,000 yen admission fee. So it seems like there was a disagreement with the manager who kind of was pushing something on them. I tell you the truth, I found out I was trying to do an unauthorized interview because I searched for the chairman's real name, which I found at the time of booking, and found out he was a VTuber. So when I pointed that out to him, he finally admitted that he came with the intention of doing an interview. Personal photography is free, but in the commercial field, you have to be careful about that. So basically, they took a lot of pictures, showed this information. It seems like they did not want that commercialized. And that's the big gripe. Nijisanji seems to be a lawless organization that doesn't understand that at all. Nijisanji seems to be a lawless organization. Yeah, can we screenshot that, put that up on the fridge? Also, the story about the dolls was a secret recording. When I told him that story, he had a smartphone, so I pointed out to him, if you're a VTuber, don't you think you have to film this kind of story? So, kind of seems like they were a little sneaky about recording stuff. In fact, I clearly noticed that his behavior was strange at this point. If you're veterans who have to deal with the media from all the world, you can tell right away. Also, Inaba's story about Saki was also secretly recorded. That's why the sound quality is poor. It wasn't filmed openly, so the sound was amplified later and there was noise. If there's a proper interview, they would have filmed him talking. So, again, it seems like this Nijisanji person came in, they were talking to them, and then they recorded some stuff kind of off the book that was not seeked out with permission, you know what I mean? Moreover, Inaba, who happened to be there, did not get permission for this interview, neither on the spot nor afterwards because of this problem. Because the interviews be applied for in advance, and then also would be handling interviews on a different day from the opening day. This is common sense in society. Absolutely. Yo, Nid, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kitty. I really do appreciate all your support, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for the 5. We're gonna get the timer down, bro. Where was I? So, interviews and opening operations cannot coexist. If we handle interviews, it will cause inconvenience to the customers who come. Nijisanji is an unreasonable group that does not understand this. I mean, that sounds on par with Nijisanji. There's no prior confirmation. There was no notification that the video was uploaded. Neither of these are illegal acts, but it's a complete violation of etiquette in the field of interviews and in the adult world. They contacted us by email to ask for permission to use the video, but they did not report the matter of the secretly recorded audio. The way they did it was underhanded and cowardly, but despite that, they tried to let it all go. So that's not right. If you do that, there will be no next time. After all, it was just a bunch of young people who hadn't received proper social education, so I turned a blind eye to it. But I never expected the manager to say something so disgusting. It's typical of Nijisanji to be condescending and rude to someone who was kind to them, even though they were trying to interview them without permission. Sounds pretty fucked up. I'm sure the manager is also a young person who has some misconception. He thinks that people who make money are great. What trash? It's troublesome and disgusting, so get out of there. Ours is a private home. If you want to interview someone, there's a code of honor that you should follow. You didn't do that all with these trash people who can only be rude to people who will tolerate will never deal with me again. Let me list the problems again. So again, chat, we're going to read everything right here, okay? So don't jump to a conclusion yet. So they suddenly came without a reservation. Even if they make a reservation, they don't apply for an interview. When I pointed out, it became clear that they were doing on purpose interviewing. I hid recording, use of the voice of a third party who happened to be there without permission, condescending and rude attitude. You should have just interviewed me in a proper manner. Also, it's up to us how we respond to the interview. Otherwise, fairness cannot be guaranteed. That's why we have to interview properly. We can settle the issue on site amicably, but the manager ruined it later. He's the same kind of scum as the guys at the broadcasting station, so I will crush him. Again, this is a bit of a loose translation, chat, but as you can see here, obviously, pretty bad look here for Nijisanji, right, chat? Well, let's continue to kind of look here. And some articles were reporting on this, guys. You know, people were covering that this was happening. Of course, this is a private museum. The building doubles as that person's home. So even regular visitors are required to make an appointment, be emailed before, you know, they actually show up, right? But it seems like the Nijisanji people just showed up without notice. So the owner again said that they wanted to kind of brush it off, but ultimately, you know, with the emails they were sent, which I don't think we've seen those yet. And this video here, which is now, or actually it's back up, it looks like, or maybe it was edited. You know, they had some interviews in there that they did not get permission for. So now, guys, Mito was the one that is featured in this video, right? Yeah, obviously, I'm sure Mito had, you know, no idea what was going on. So it does sound like there's an interview in here as well. So Mito is the talent that's part of it. Well, Mito actually puts out a statement about this, chat. So let's go take a look at what Mito had to say. And this does tell a bit of a different story, chat. So very important that you listen to this. All right, so Mito says regarding that museum video, regarding the video of the tour of the Hihokan that I posted the other day, the director of the Hihokan wrote this on his blog. Interviewed without permission, audio was recorded without permission, manager's contact was rude. We received such comments as, after consulting my agency Anycolor, I would like to explain my understanding and the circumstances surrounding this matter. So again, she's going to go on and explain what she thought was understood. Regarding the case of conducting an interview without permission, regarding this, the director of the museum told me, I think it might be active on YouTube. If you intend to make a video, you can do so. As he is a photographer, he can use videos rather than photos for commercial purposes, and there's nothing to hide. You can film anything you like. And so I took advantage of his kindness and filmed the videos. So maybe just a bit of a misunderstanding. I'm not sure. But the visit itself was just for fun. Told me to make a video if I could get permission to film there. As a result, there was a lack of consideration and prior explanation, which has led to the confusion. And for that, I deeply regret. So, and again, I don't think this is so much on Mito, right? I think this is more on, you know, Anycolor, Nijisanji to obviously do this correctly, right? And it seems like the manager did not deal with the situation as they should have. We're also told the museum director at the time, if we had not received permission, we've not made a video and would have simply observed the exhibit. Regarding the unauthorized recording of audio, regarding the audio we started recording at, the museum director said, you're YouTubers, shouldn't you start filming now? We did not record or use any audio prior to the recording. Also, though there was this statement in the blog that I had hidden the smartphone, that was never my intention. Okay, a friend of the museum director, who was also in attendance, said, we can't show our faces in the video, but we can use our voices. So we held up our smartphone in front of him, filmed his voice, which we used in that video. However, we sincerely apologize to the director, the impression that the conversation had been recorded without permission and for the discomfort this may have caused. So it sounds like to me, guys, it's just like maybe a lot of miscommunication. What do y'all think so far? And here is the timeline, right? So June 13th, After the visit and interview, the manager will contact you to confirm we have given you permission to use the video on the spot. Director will email you permission to use the video on that Saturday. Monday, the 16th, the manager contacted me with his thanks and said, I'm going to write an article about Mita's visit. I appreciate if you could let me know. Okay, so on the 17th, published a video. 18th, the director published the first blog, which of course was upset about it. Afterwards, we received a message from him saying, I published a blog. If there are any problems, please let me know. A director published the second blog, post no prior notice given. Subsequently, her agency, Unicolor, asked her to consider deleting any parts of her blog post that could potentially contain personal information, which is what led to this incident. Due to the nature of VTubers, there are times where we ask for consideration regarding the handling of information. Obviously, right, chat? We would like to apologize again for the discomfort caused to the museum director and other related parties due to insufficient explanation. Currently, the video in question has been made private, and we are in the process of cutting out the parts related to the HoloCon, so we would appreciate your patience until this process is completed. In addition, please refrain from any behavior that may cause inconvenience to HoloCon as a result of this matter. Although I was kindly granted permission to interview you, I apologize that this happens. It seems like very much a big, maybe like miscommunication. But of course, this gets worse, chat, because the museum owner actually made another blog post saying that I received a threatening letter. So let's go take a look. At 1200 on June 25th, this is the letter they received. I will explode the HoloCon and unalive people. Don't go against Mito. I will unalive you, you old fool. I will make sure your head is no longer attached to your body and displayed in front of City Hall. And then, of course, asking that they send all of this money to these people. I don't know if this is like a deranged fan or what, but I assume it is if they're setting Mito. But that's insane, guys. That's insane. That's a literal threat. So, obviously, this situation is important to talk about. But guys, like, this is unacceptable, right? Like, clearly, this was a little bit of miscommunication. Obviously, the owner was very upset with how Nijisanji handled it, and that is the right to complain about it. So, ultimately, here, chat, what do you think of this? Do you think it was a miscommunication? Do you think it was purposeful? But what do you think about this? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy to threaten that kind of stuff, right? Absolutely crazy. Let's get Nijisanji made themselves look even worse. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. I mean, it definitely seems like that manager didn't treat the situation right. So at least that's like the one thing for sure we can be like, yeah, they fucked up on. But definitely want to say that it just seems like a lot of miscommunication. That manager seemed bad, and that sucks that Mito got, caught in a crossfire, right? Because she was just going there to make a video. Just to have a good time, so. Oh, and this right here is absolutely an overreaction. Like, holy shit. This is a literal threat. Saying that they will unalive them and lots of other people. So, that's fucked up. Very fucked up, chat. All right, let's move on to some happier stuff. To close out, I need Nijisanji news. Let's talk here for a second about Meloko. Meloko is actually going to be debuting their 3D outfit, 3D model coming up on June 27th. So, if you're a big Nijisanji fan, get hyped for that one, chat. So, guys, let's move on down here to HoloLife. And I want to talk about a recent situation going on with tickets. That is right, guys. There were a bunch of tickets that unfortunately were being sold for this upcoming concert for HoloLife. We talked about these were going on sale for the All For One concert, right? But Bay's Discord organized a massive buyout for themselves. So this post gained a lot of traction, chat. Let's go kind of take a look here at this screenshot. I want to blow it up a little bit, but of course, we were saying, I'm incredibly proud of our brats for pulling off this massive achievement. Honestly, after yesterday's result, my confidence dropped quite a bit. Look at a person in the Discord, the fan Discord, saying, my initial expectation was 200 tickets the most. Then after Friday, I thought we'd be extremely lucky if we ended up with 100. They're getting this to 450, but was huge. So again, they purchased about 450 tickets in a massive buyout. Wait a second, chat. Let's keep talking. Back then, so many people open up their wallets to buy over $1,000 worth of tickets just to sell them back to brats at cost. It's incredible. The selfishness is what us brats in the community is all about. I bet Bea would be proud of us if she ever hears about this down the line, because I know I am. So their intention, chat, was to purchase these and sell them to people at cost instead of letting the scalpers get a hold of them. Does that make sense? And of course they said, hey, celebrate, we'll party very hard at the event. And of course you can buy the tickets here. So obviously people are very upset by this. So they were saying, of course, the Discord for them was hoarding all the tickets, in their words. All right. So to keep the topic on planning in the brats up to date with info, we don't care about crash outs. In fact that we want more people fucked from this because it means we have better chances. To remember, this is a war, play to win. Very true. Doesn't matter. We beat them last year. We got the brat hype chain. New York City is rat city, motherfuckers. So again, on the plus side, we don't have to fight chum bud, saplings, humans, and our teammates for tickets this year. So basically, chat, they did a mass buyout. And obviously they're kind of like having I guess like a quote unquote like rivalry with some of these other people, being like, oh yeah, like we bought so many, we're only gonna sell to of course the brats, right? So I feel like the intention of this was good because they wanted to to sell the tickets to people who genuinely wanted to be there. And obviously scalping is a problem, but with that wording it didn't seem so great, right? So here we go. The conclusion of the battle of Ticketmaster. Brats have won, achieved overwhelming victory, have obtained 550 tickets in total. Of course, I have something here called lottery prizes. We have a lot of brats who contributed to the war effort. A couple of us have already contributed to the lottery prize pool. But if you have some merch you can spare, then please add or PM me. So they're trying to give prizes to people who do this. I'll also add on some of my prize-paid possessions to the prize pool because I think you guys deserve it. And going on to say I'm proud of the community. Priority is simple for ticket redistribution. Brats involved in War Room who are able to buy tickets. Brats involved in War Room who are not able to buy tickets. Brats in the server. Brats in other servers. And then, of course, other HoloLive fans. Yeah, I think the biggest gripe here is just kind of like, dude, I think that the intention was good, but like, you'd be like, oh, like we beat all the other fans for stuff. Like, what do you mean? But I guess their like quote unquote argument is 100% of their tickets goes to fans and not to scalpers, right? So which scalpers are obviously a problem, but I feel like this is good intention, bad execution, but as you can see here, chat, here is the event, and here are the ticket prices that they're being scalped for. So it's pretty crazy, right, chat? Very, very high. I think the original was like 150 or something like that. It's not even close to that, but it is so high, chat. Yeah, like setting it up with a bunch of other communities involving them. That's a good idea, actually. I think that would have been better to do, but some people, of course, had to say things and it got worse. So anyway, guys, Bea is, of course, rightfully upset with scalpers in general. So let's go take a look at what Bea had to say about the scalpers, chat.
$1,000. I think we have brought this up. I don't know if anything is going to be able to be done about it, but we have brought this up.
I don't think there's much you can do.
Because not only I, but I can probably say all of the other girls are very upset with this. And it's
the scalping.
I just hope that, luck will be on our side. And I hope you'll be able to get the tickets.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Sale starts
because these events are, you gotta remember, these events are in really, really small venues. So it's bound to happen, unfortunately. I wish I was Spider-Man. You better start working out, bro.
Like, it's
what's up, Lula?
I can't even think about it. I cannot wrap my head around it. It's just, I'm sorry.
Sitting here, chat, Bay is not happy with the scalping in general, right? It sounds like, you know, they're trying to communicate to management on ways they could improve this. Unfortunately, I don't really know if there's much to be done. But chat, now we get to the next part of this. They actually found out about this Discord and what was going on. So this is where she discovers about the fans mass buyout. So let's take a look at what Bay had to say, because again, this Discord is a fan Discord for her. I do think that a lot of her word matters, so let's take a listen, chat.
Thank you so much for the pink super chat. Boom, boom. Reporting from the Brats War Room. Today, the Brats achieve overwhelming victory against Scalpers. We have secured enough tickets to make sure that all our Brats can watch you live. Thanks for rallying us to fight. Oh! Congratulations. I'm so proud. Team effort, team effort.
And now she's looking here at the Discord.
Oh.
A lot of people chat like, be careful. Yeah, and she's like, oh.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, it's good to be excited, but please remember to be kind and remember to always think of others. I'm just gonna say it like that. And I haven't seen anything because I was streaming 3 times yesterday, but that's not really an excuse. So without information, that's all I'm gonna say. Please remember to be kind. And just be wary of how your actions may affect and reflect
other people, perception, things like that.
Be respectful. That's all I ask. But thank you. Sorry, I'm scrolling. No, I'm not doom scrolling. I'm just... If I'm being completely honest, the comment that was made earlier that was brought to my attention is kind of bothering me. I just wanted to make sure that I am informed. Because...
That's such a shitty situation to be hit with that live, because you're trying to take care of your stream, and then on top of that, you're trying to like answer this very serious thing, and you got all this stuff in your face, and you're trying to look at all the information. This is a very bad situation we put into, so I want to give Bay credit. I feel like she dealt with this very well.
You know, I'm very proud of my fan base for being kind and respectful, and I don't want, you know, but I also believe, you know, even if there's no ill intent, I know that, you know, it was because, you know, you guys want to support, but I feel like it's important to make things clear when, you know, there is a problem or something that I see that I'm not too big of a fan of. If it's worked out, that's great. That's all I can ask for, but I do ask.
That's tough to just answer right back to, you know, Tap.
You know, to be as kind and respectful. And that's why, you know, I am really proud of you guys. As, you know, a content, as a creator, you guys have always been so kind and respectful to other, you know, people and new fans. And I only ask that you continue, because it's not only a reflection of you guys, but also stuff, if things get out of hand.
The creators as well. People don't realize that sometimes their action in the name of their Oshis, like this, or the virus accounts, right? Like, sometimes it can reflect badly on us if things come out, right?
It can affect relationships with, you know, not only other...
There was one virus
fan
account,
bases, but also...
I can't remember, it's been a while, but they were outed, weren't they, chat?
If it gets to a very extreme level, it can even affect certain relationships between different talents. So I just make sure, you know, the way that you phrase things. Sometimes if it's just, you know...
It was the Narissa one, that's right.
Like a slip of the tongue,
how are you?
Thinking, I just...
Yeah, this one is pretty bad, chat. I'm gonna stop the video here, because she just goes on to reiterate, but this one right here, on the plus side, we don't have to fight Chumbutt, saplings, humans, or teammates. This is not the mindset that we want to go into with this type of thing, right, chat? It's more about working together, and of course, not being so like tribalistic. So ultimately, chat, we do have a resolution to this situation. So anyway, let's take a read here. What's up, brats and new folks that have joined? I want to address some stuff that has been making the rounds today. There's a lot of talk about us scalping tickets, or simply a group of fans that got together to buy tickets, as it gave us a better chance of attending the upcoming 3D Ian concert. We essentially failed the first round on Friday, with only getting few tickets compared to the size of the group we had. But today we ended up with a lot more tickets than we originally intended. All the tickets we purchased are going back to the fans at cost with zero profit. So that's very good too. Of course, we already established that, but it's good to know. That has always been the plan, and this is what we're sticking with, contrary to what some might believe. It's been suggested that the extra tickets should be put into a global lottery pool for tickets with all Halloween servers participating, and we agree. Of course, everyone who bought tickets is free to participate or not, as they always have. It's been discussed with the other Holo courts, and we've agreed this is the best system, so we can provide to give all Holo fans an equal chance of obtaining a ticket to watch their Oshis. Again, all of these tickets will be sold at cost with zero profits. It definitely made a good choice in this. I think they did it. They were really thinking it through. But even if they did that, some people kind of added ill intent to it by speaking up too much about it. And now it causes issues, right? But they certainly seem to make the right choice here. In addition, I'd like to apologize for the ton of messages you saw from our announcements. I made a lot of these statements in a joking manner. In a scenario where we're preparing the brats for Ticketmaster, however, a lot of my messages appear crass and inflammatory. I sincerely apologize for the statements that I made, and apologize to the brats because my words as the main admin also come reflective of the fan base. I'll do my best to avoid such inflammatory language in the future. The incentive lottery is also going to be completely canceled. This is something I personally brought up with the intention of giving back to the generous fans who put up their own money so the brats and Holo fans can watch their Oshi live in person. Hope that this clears up a lot of things for you guys. And thank you so much for reading this message. So I feel like they treated this really well, chat. They're like, hey, we weren't trying to be like assholes about it. We were just trying to make sure that the actual fans get to go. You know what I mean? So, and now they're opening up to all the Holo cords. So you know what? Hell yeah. That's awesome. I think they definitely went the right way with this. This seems really, really positive, chat. So, something good definitely came out of it. So, somebody was also saying, it's kind of framed. The brats organized to secure enough tickets for actual fans. That the scalpers are redistributing tickets at retail price, which is obviously the most important part about it. So, their intention was never ill. And that's something that I want to point out as well. They weren't trying to make money. They're literally just trying to obviously help other fans, which I think is great. And I think Kiwawa Yara really sums it up in the best way possible. Here, let me read this as best I can in her voice. Fuck scalpers! Yeah, Kiara got it right. Kiara actually got it right. I think this is something we can all agree on out of this situation. So, good on them for trying to help, their group. I kind of thought some people hated about being competitive, but looks like they opened it up, took the feedback, and that's fantastic. These are the situations we like to see, chat. These are good things going on within the space. So, yep, I think we can yeah, exactly. So, all in all, I feel like if anybody blew this out of proportion, they shouldn't have. I feel like this definitely was, again, a good intention. They made it right in the end. Those actions do matter. That's important, chat. So that's great to see. Let's move on to some other happy stuff and talk about the newest hologram. Let's take a look, y'all. Let me make sure I have the closed captions on for this. This one is all okay, here we go. Wait, I need this on my refrigerator. People saying, yikes, kind of cringe. Bro, I need this. Oh my god, this is my favorite. This screenshot right here. I'm paying my taxes. Mood. So anyway, guys, there is the newest hologram. Super cute and cringe. In other news, guys, Tokuyama is going to be getting, or did get, I'm sorry, their brand new outfit. And here it is right here, saying the costume this time was a maid style tracksuit outfit. I'm gonna wear this outfit in stream a lot of games, so looking super cute. Do you guys like this one? Very, very cute in my opinion. Of course, coming up is more Luna's new outfit, which will be debuting very, very soon. Of course, on the 28th at 1700. Why did I say 1700? 1900. I was thinking 7 o'clock and I said 17. 1900. So here is their new outfit debut coming up very, very soon for Luna. Kitty's breasts. Imagine. Imagine, James. Imagine. Definitely not here, though. Definitely not here. Another news as well, guys. Holo is opening applications. That is right, guys. Pretty cool. HoloLife production audition. Holding auditions to new talents. You're looking for applicants who have unrivaled talent and passion, are willing to take on challenges together with their colleagues. So if you want to apply, I believe this is Japan only. Let me double check really quick. I'm like 99% sure it's Japan only. Yeah, resident of Japan. So if you are a Japanese resident and you're tuning in today and you want to apply for HoloLife, now's your chance, chat. Now's your chance. So, bro, I would have applied for that so quick. You have no idea. And it is, guys, I told you I'd follow up with the Holo Enjoy Police event. Well, here you go, guys. Here, of course, is Amora Polka with some pictures from the event itself. And it looks fantastic. A nice little concert. Plenty of cutouts. Of course, everybody with their lights as well. So it's always cool to see the little crossover events. And, of course, see everybody there celebrating it. All right, guys, I got a big one for you. If you are still here in the chat, type 3, chat, because this one is a big one. I don't know why I played that. I'm just going to keep playing. I'm not a hack, bro! God damn it. So, chat, this is actually fucking mind-blowing, okay? You know, lockdown, how do we even know that's real? You probably can't even read, you're so old. You can't even see what's going on. You senile old man. So, guys, Kojima Productions has revealed the guest lineup for the Death Stranding 2 World Tour, chat. And this is pretty incredible, but I want to point to you who's part of this. That is right, guys. Pokora is officially part of the Death Stranding World Tour, chat. That is fucking nuts. We already knew Pokora is really close with Kojima, but this is actually fucking incredible. So I can't wait for this. It will be streamed, of course, on YouTube, and that's going to be coming up on June 26th. I'll try to pull those for you. We'll talk about it on our next regular news segment. So very, very cool. Very, very cool. And other news, guys, remember that we talked about the Bite Ramen and Iris collab? Well, guys, I got some bad news. It's not ramen. It's a soda. It's a drink. That is right, guys. Bite Ramen has partnered with Iris and HoloLife to create Hope Soda. That is right. So you can pre-order your Hope Soda, the Hopium, as they call it. So let's go take a look at the trailer. And chat, there's a lot of fan service in this trailer, so you're welcome. Immediately.
One sip at a time.
Immediately 3 seconds in.
Oh, that's crazy. It got cut by the ceiling fan?
Oh, do we have to have that there?
What's up, Bryce? How are you?
It's really hot. One step at a time.
Yeah, you gotta do the booty roll again. There you go.
Here comes hope. One step at a time. Oh my god.
This is so funny. Whoops. By the way, chat, this is not how things are filmed. Just want to make that clear. This is the best ad I've ever seen in my life, bro.
How did you do? Clean it up. Get faster. Carl, you're okay, right?
I love this.
Carl.
Collateral damage for Iris to just like. It's his ass the whole time.
Your say-so never
Nephilim is here to fill the world with hopium!
I know, I loved him. He's so sweet.
Hope Soda has descended.
Apparently it's caffeine free as well, chat. My ass sells
This
these
is
cans.
the carbonated love that makes sparks of joy.
What just happened to the can?
Why choose? Every Nephilim needs balance. Hopium soda for your bright, energetic moments.
Over there,
And Hope Soda for your comfortable, chill times.
What happened to the hopium soda? Are we still making that?
I love this commercial, bro. It's so
After all,
funny.
don't hope and hopium go hand in hand?
That's true.
Hope Soda and Hopium Soda. Now available from Bite Ramen. Get yours today.
That's me. That's me. just sitting there forever, like. That's me. Yeah, so you can pre-order these, chat, at the Bite Ramen store. So very exciting. Really cool crossover. I love that commercial. It was so cool. So I definitely want to show you guys. He's literally just fucking crashing out. I loved him. Really, really cool collab though. Apparently they are kind of expensive, but I will tell you that these are like handmade, things like that. So it's definitely worth the price point. So in other news, guys, let's give a big congrats to Justice, who just celebrated 1 whole year. That is right, guys. I cannot believe it's been just a year. I feel like they've been around so much longer than that, but it's been a year. I remember reporting on it. Yagu also started talking about Justice's 1 year as well, saying with the HoloLife Justice Unit's 1 year anniversary, I'm thinking how lucky I am to see how the VTuber industry has grown over time. One thing that always fascinates me is how duality and affinity play a big role in VTuber collaborations. The role of duality in collaborations when 2 or more VTubers with different personalities or styles work together, it creates a special kind of energy. Their contrasts make the collaboration more interesting, showing off their strengths while giving fans something new to enjoy. Why affinity matters. Affinity, or the natural connection between talents, is just as important. When VTubers genuinely get along, their interactions feel real, and fans can feel that. This kind of bond makes a stronger community. Making viewers more engaged with the content and the creators. That's very true. What's up, Cactus? How are you? Duality and affinity equal great content. When you mix duality and affinity in collaborations, the result is content that appeals to a wide audience. This balance lets us try new ideas and creative approaches in the VTuber world. Bro, Yagu is so fucking smart. I love him. At Cover Corporation, we focus on supporting these elements in our collabs by helping our talents. At Cover Corporation, embrace their uniqueness and build real connections. We also want to create content that's not just fun, but also meaningful. This is an example of recent collaborations. You can see the chemistry and fun of Bevo, Mori Calliope, and Enub playing together Elden Ring Night Rain, or Kayla, Agigi, and Cecilia having fun with Repo. Looking ahead, I believe exploring duality and affinity will keep driving innovation in the VTuber community. So, Yagu is absolutely right. I hate when I don't have anything to add, but Yagu just fucking knocks it out of the park every time. He's absolutely right, guys. There's nothing to add. He's correct. And I love Yagu. So anyway, guys, of course they did celebrate their 1 year, and they also released a brand new song. This is a new original for Justice. This one is called Renegade, their second original song for the group. It's crazy because all 4 of them are so good. But like ERB is just next level, so good in her vocals. When she comes in, it's like, holy shit, dude. It's so strong. Really cool song, chat. So certainly go check it out. This one, I believe it's on the Holo channel. Yeah, it's on HoloLife English's channel. Go check it out. Really, really awesome. In other news as well, guys, looks like we're going to have a bit of a break here coming from a Holo Star talent, Sheenery. That is right, guys. Sheenery says, hey, guys, I just want to give you a little bit of a message. TLDR, I think I'm burnt out, but kind of not. Upcoming break is coming. Let me explain. The past couple of weeks, I've been really enjoying the increased number of streams. It's something really freeing about being able to go live and see all of you pop up in the chat. Having such a good time together. And even with the recent ASMR stream, it was a little scary doing it publicly, but when it's all done, really relaxing for me and helped me turn off that overactive part of my brain. Overthinks a lot. That's why I think it's burnout, but not really. Want to stream more, hit that go live button and do more. But I worry that I've been using it as a way to escape a feeling that's been growing more and more behind my head. I think somewhere I've lost that curious spark that made my streaming unique and exciting. So it looks like there is going to be a break. They did go on to say, chat, they're going to make a public announcement at a later date on sometime after their birthday stream. They are going to take another break. So wish them all the best, guys. But it's always nice to see Holo Stars doing their thing as well. And then finally, chat for HoloLife news. I want to tell you guys about Ollie and Ray. That is right, guys. Ollie actually recently did a collab with Ray. And of course, Rika, who is Ray and Rika, are the mom and daughter duo that have been blowing up everywhere, chat. Well, Ollie just got to collab with them. And it seems like it was a really good time. So let's take a look. Okay, there's captions already. Oh, she's so cute. But why is she so cute? They are, yeah. Yeah, Ray is really blown up. Oh, they're so cute. What the fuck? Yeah, it's actual mom and daughter, by the way. This is, of course, the mom and the daughter. Her name is Ray. And this is Rika. I know, she's so cute, bro. Yeah, remember when they tried to do that child VTuber? This is actually how you should do it. You know what I mean? Like, you're with your parent and you make it like a thing, you know? Bro, me too. Me too. Yeah, it's a really cool video about her. You're right, Meaner. I should watch that one. I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, I gotta say, oh my god, Ollie is really good with children. Like, she's so good with kids. I'm not very good with kids, chat. I'm sure you can imagine that, but, oh my goodness, she's really good with kids. I'm definitely not the children attracting type. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, so I'll tell you a story. One time I went to Target with AM, and I was wearing like my full on like stuff, guys, because we were going to a party. And so like I had like my normal like gothic like stuff on. I had my like my big like boots, everything, right, chat? And this child literally looked at me, screamed, and ran to their mother. I think I scared children, chat. Yeah, so I was just like, oh shit. I don't think kids really like me, chat. Yeah, so he always teases me about that. She's like, stop scaring the children. I'm like, shut up, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just looked at them and I waved cutely at them and they were just like, almost great with kids you want to have each family. But like, I don't want kids anyway. Like, I don't mind kids, don't get me wrong, but no, I didn't glare. I swear, I smiled and even waved. And they were just like, and they ran away. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm not very good at kids chat. Anyway, let's move on to some news with the shoujo. And guys, if you missed it, this is actually really cool. Trash Taste did a virtual setup with Iron Mouse, which I thought was absolutely amazing. They did this just for Mousy, so I thought this was pretty cool. They got all this together, so yeah, go check it out. It's up. It came out 2 days ago. Yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool. Of course, also on Mousie's model website, you know, her iMouse model index got a bit of an update from the developer, and you know, I'll just let you take a look. The neck, bro. The neck, bro. This is my favorite thing ever. I love this. But you know what? In true Mousy fashion, in true consumerism, chat, Mousy is going to speak the truth right here, chat. This is consumerism. Consumerism at its finest. Here you go, guys. Mousy's got it for you. Here you go, guys. I can't say that word.
A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on
God
the way.
damn it, no more amiibo!
Pauline's diva dress.
Wait, I need
By
that
scanning
amiibo!
a new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo
I
figure
love
is
her.
also on
God
the way.
damn it, no
Scanning
more
it unlocks
amiibo!
Pauline's diva dress.
Wait, I need that
By scanning
amiibo!
Man, I fucking hate amiibo. Oh my god, I need that amiibo. I love her so much. I love her so much. Oh my god, Nintendo knows they're gonna take our money, bro. I love this so much. So yeah, so real. There is Mousy, of course, me, Mousy, us. Always chat. Let's go take a look here outside of the big three. In some other corporate VTuber news. First up, chat, Idol. In case you missed it, I talked about this last time. It's kind of a big deal. Idol is now called Chroma Shift. So they are no longer Idol. They are Chroma Shift. And of course, I said, me when I changed my background to green screen, Chroma Shift. And of course, congrats on the new name. And I said, thank you, Alara. So, really cool. But a big thing that came out of this chat was all of the new groups that they have reassigned all of the talents as part of formerly Idol and a Chroma Shift. They now have new groups, chat. So let's go take a look at how these are laid out. As you guys know, of course, like Riki was with Hina and Cersei and things like that. That is no longer the case in a new group. So let's go take a look. Yeah, they've been reassigned, per se. Art looks really good for all these. So I don't know who did the art for that, but it looks fantastic. But what I do want to say is that it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, right? Definitely quite adjustment with the groups as well, but still pretty cool. So to breathe a little bit of new life into things. So if it happens, chat, it did nice. I missed that. In other news, guys, Mia Melania is back tweeting out. I'm sorry, not tweeting out, YouTubing out. Hello, I'm officially returning to YouTube. I will do most of my streams here in my gorillas over on the Purple website. Thank you for your patience. I will upload Winning Room soon. So get to see Mia is back and give them some love, chat. They've been gone for a little bit. Also coming up, guys, for Viespo. Viespo is actually doing a 3D model debut here for some talents coming up on the 27th. So get excited for that one. It is at 2000 for the start of that one. Also, I know we've been talking a lot about Luminaria. Lumiere, Luminara. And Luminara is the newest VTuber agency on the block. However, they do have some interesting bit of information here that I want to share with you all, which is about who they are and how their revenue works. So I'm excited for them as well. So Luminara is a production agency focused on creative development, project execution, and marketing. When we handle some similar tasks, Luminara is not a talent agency. So there you go, chat. Our mission is to bring innovative and impactful creative projects to life through collaboration and high quality production. How they generate revenue. Creative projects prior to our public announcement. We secure deals to produce projects under the brand, building on the foundation of our founder's personal brand. Merchandise. We have an exclusive deal with a merchandise company for a high quality product, which will be debuting or detailed by July 2025. Future ventures, we plan to expand our project management services, provide unique experiences and more details to be shared soon. YouTube content, we operate an active YouTube channel featuring content created with our partner talents. Requirements to join. We're looking for passionate creators who are dedicated to producing large-scale, high-quality content. As your following is important, what matters is your hard drive and commitment to creativity. Luminara, we seek true partnerships while we work side by side with our talents to bring their vision to life. And auditions will be held later in 2025, depending on the level of interest in our expansion goals. Our first talent will be announced tomorrow. And well, chat, that talent has indeed been announced. And that is Ricky BT. Ricky BT is the first talent under Luminara. So very exciting. I feel like this is a pretty cool group. You know, talking about Kamana. You guys know Kamana quite well. He has interacted with us a lot. We're in the VTuber Rivals tournament. So really cool guy. Pretty awesome. And I think everything's going to go well, chat. So certainly something to keep your eye on. It's not, or is it main focus on something talents produce for its merch? I think it's more of like a support company right there at an agency. It is more about production, YouTube, events, maybe even merch as well. Seems very promising though, so I'm excited for it. In other news as well, guys, we do have a brand new group here called Virtualantes. Virtualantes is a Aussie VTuber squad, and they're actually going to be appearing at SmashCon 2025. So, new group and a new announcement. I think that's pretty cool. Another news as well, guys. Kind of sad, but unfortunately, this VNU talent, Luffy, has moved their graduation up to tomorrow. Initially, as you guys remember, we talked about this. This happened June 30th, but due to personal scheduling conflicts, moved up, chat. So don't miss out on that one, okay? Yeah, I guess they just had like a, scheduling conflict. That was kind of it. But they are going to be graduating a little bit sooner. Speaking of cons, so guys, I want to tell you, it looks like that we have the VLure talents. All of them will be appearing at the expo, which is September 5th through the 7th. So every single one of them will be there. So very exciting. Awesome to see VLure doing their thing as well. So pretty cool. Speaking of, guys, VLure just announced their Gen 2 along with their debut date. So let's go take a look. This second generation is called Forbidden. I just thought it was a Persona song for like half a second. Yeah, I'm probably going to start looking into it. I just haven't had time.
From or into temptation?
Cute.
A little rebellion never hurts.
I like her design.
Thinking of how you can thank me? You're
like a cyber vampire. That's cool. You're under a breast. Oh my god, I love her design. I love her design, bro. A police officer's line of duty caused her to be unrecognizable to herself. Bro, I love that. You're under a breast.
Always, master.
I love that. That is amazing.
Don't get too close. I bite.
You gotta remember, guys, like, all of these talents were in the first gen so successful. I think Gen 2 has a lot to promise as well, chat. I think I have quite a lot to offer to us. A lot of promise in this group. So, very exciting, chat. Very, very exciting. So, another news as well, guys. The VTuber agency Arise, not like Solo Leveling. Arise Productions has opened up their auditions. They are adoption style, kind of similar to like how Kawa was before they stopped doing the whole VTuber part of that. But there are adoption style auditions are expected to open in 1 to 2 months. Keep an eye out, and of course, here are their requirements as well. We'll see what happens with that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. In other news as well, guys, looks like we have a new upcoming con. FazeCon 2026. Well, coming here from Ponko as part of Phase Connect. Looks like we have a little bit of a teaser FazeCon. So that is exciting. They're not an agency. I thought they were. Oh, production group. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I thought it looked earlier. I'm like, I thought they were an agency. I must have confused them. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, thank you for the correction. Yeah, they are a production group, not an agency. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, FaceCon coming up in 2026, chat. Pretty crazy. So we'll definitely get excited for that. I think it's when I went back and looked at some of these other ones. I confused it with that one. So my bad, chat. Oh, sometimes I mess up. I'm sorry. Everyone sees it at us and goes agency and then shambles home. No, like I always go and click on it like in the morning when I look, but I just confused it. So my bad, guys. My bad. Anyway, FaceCon coming 2026. But chat, even more importantly, is Snuffy announced her part in 3 a.m. talent. That is right. We talked about 3 a.m. Doing auditions a long time ago. Well, Snuffy is the first of the 3 a.m. third generation. So let's go take a look. Yes, I covered the Offkai stuff earlier. I'm sorry. Congrats. This is also the one that's like Kokui, meat. Very, very cool. Seems like a very solid group, chat. Yeah, seems like a very, very solid group. I got a Lara plushie. Let's go! Congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you for getting the plushie. I appreciate that. Now, chat. We can move on to a little bit of indie news here. So, first up, guys, let's talk about some video stealing. That is right, guys. One of my favorite German VTubers, Loda here, says, please share this company stealing my videos, and also from other content creators who are promoting their app at the expense of others. This has to stop. So let's go take a look here at one of my favorite German VTubers, Loda, and she's going to tell us exactly what is happening. Bro, I love her so much. She's so... her energy is infectious. She'll hear.
This company is stealing my videos! Guys, we need to talk. Lately, I keep getting DMs like this. This company is straight up stealing my videos and slapping some big, ugly overlay on top. I have never, not in a million years, agreed to let them use my content.
I know, I love her.
I'm trying to get the videos taken down, but this company
very
is
big
like
TikToker.
a cockroach. You just can't kill it. Believe me, I'm doing my best, but I'm out of options. Maybe this video will work. I guess it's my last hope. It will be amazing if this video goes viral and the company finally gets what it deserves. I really, really need your help, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. They're just stealing videos.
I would never put out
this isn't the first
like
time either, and that
and
sucks.
if the company happens to see this, fick euch ins Knie! Go ahead, steal this video too. Promote it if you dare! Let everyone know just how fucking much I hate you.
I love her.
Go to hell!
I love her so much. So anyway, chat, of course, this group is stealing videos. So you definitely go support her. I will link you the link for that. She is fantastic. She is fantastic. Yeah, literally just yoinking her content, just slapping a new overlay and call it their own, make money off her. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. He said F you in the knee, a very German thing to say. Is it really? Bro, I'm gonna ask A that. I'm sure you know this kid too. My partner is German, so I'm gonna have to ask her that. I've been laughing at her because, bro, I love her so much. Her energy is great. How are you, Kitsu? Everybody say hi to Kitsu. Can we get a shout out for Kitsu? Mods, what are you doing, Mods? Mods, why aren't you? Got your shout out. Mods, hurry up. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Okay, I think the mods are waiting now. I think they're waiting. In other news, guys, Nyanya has unfortunately had even more delays, guys. I'm really sad to report on this, but Nyanya, of course, was putting out her amazing concert. But again, guys, she says, sorry, guys, today's stream is canceled. The concert got delayed again, and I'm not feeling well enough to stream. Sorry, I'll let you guys know the new date of the concert through Discord or Twitter. This really sucks, guys. I hate that for her. I know that she already got it rescheduled due to the people kind of leading her on. But here we are as well, chat. It's bad all around for her. So send her some good vibes. She's been really, really struggling. So Guys, I do have another story that I am going to wait to talk about, but I do want to mention it here really quick because it is something I'm going to talk about probably, if not Wednesday, maybe Sunday. But there is a Kickstarter for a new game called Oshi Push. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but apparently, guys, they have not been fulfilling their promises on their initial stuff, right? So they said, hey, you know, we're going to ship it out by the state. Apparently, they've taken all this money for the Kickstarter. Nothing good has come out of it. So I'm going to wait to report on this because I'm going to dig this a little bit more. But I want to let you know this is going on. So a lot of people, as you can see, are pretty upset. Yeah, a lot of people are upset. I think got 500K from us. Been delay after delay, unacceptable. So again, I'll dive into it coming up on a future news. But there's a little information I actually want from somebody I reached out to. I'm waiting on the information to report, so we'll see what happens. So, but good news, chat. I know all of us were thinking this was maybe V Shoujo. And Ariel said, of course, she had this little teaser, but she's actually putting the GX Plus family chat. That is right. So, I thought it was V Shoujo. I think we all thought it was V Shoujo. It was not. It is GX Plus. So, first GX Plus thing. Please welcome Ariel, the Holo sorcerer herself. She brings unending energy and variety chaos to every stream. So, GX Plus, of course, is a Tokyo-based influencer talent agency. And they do some great work. I'll show you some of their talents as well, if I can find it. I don't want that. But where's just this section with the members, bro? Thank you, God. Of course, guys, they have like Sea Dog. If I remember correctly, I think they also do Onigiri. Yes, they do Onigiri as well. So, lots of recognizable names. Very reputable. But that's a big pickup. That's a big pickup for Ariel. So, congratulations, her in GX Plus. That's amazing. It's owned by Giga. I knew it. Yeah, absolutely amazing, guys. So, very, very cool. Another news, guys. Donkey Bird just debuted her brand new each outfit. That is right, guys. And I love that she did like a squirt gun for her FPS. Like, I think it's so cute, but her new outfit looks fire. Love it so much. Tokyo-based influencer, nice, yeah. So there you go, guys. There's Doki's new beach episode. Looks incredible. Yeah, oh my God, the Crocs! I didn't notice that. Bro, so I have to tell you something really funny, chat. So, right here, she's wearing Crocs, right? We just started making Croc charms, for TrueTuber, right? Doki came by our table and bought a bunch of our merch. I wonder if she bought our Croc charms. I need to ask A if she bought our Croc charms. I need to ask. That's so funny. That's so funny, bro. Here's, of course, other combinations of the outfits as well. So we have some really cool Croc charms. So we have like V Shoujo ones, some HoloLive ones. They're really nice. So I have to show them to you. In other news, guys, my subathon, it's been bested. That's right, guys. Melissa has just hit 300 days in her subathon, chat. 300 days. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations to her. But even bigger than that, chat, was she set a brand new record because somebody on her stream donated 1 million bits. Well, let me say that again, chat. Somebody on her channel donated 1 million bits. Let's go take a look.
Chat, look at the timer. It's gonna end soon. It's under 2 days. What?
Okay.
There's a quarter of it.
To go even further beyond.
There's half of it.
No, stop it, Goku. If you do this now, it's going to drain away all the time you have left on Earth.
There's more.
Wait, our family's not gonna be 1 million?
That is insane, bro. Just dropping him, man. Just dropping him. Just dropping him.
What the fuck?
And there it is, chat. 1 million bits. 1 million bits, chat. That is actually insane. Yeah, I was gonna say that is the equivalent, if I do my math right, of $100,000. Is that right? Yeah, $100,000. Or is it $10,000? Yeah, $100,000, right? Oh, it's 10K. Okay, got you. I can't do math. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you moved the decimal twice. So $10,000 in bits, chat. That is insane, bro. Claps to her. That's nuts. Congratulations to Melissa. Insane. Look at my VTuber. I can't do math. Don't judge me. In other news, guys, Mim just debuted their brand new 3D outfit. Big congrats to them. Of course, it is their very sexy outfit as well. So congrats to Mim on their new 3D. I did not get to see that. I'm so sad. I did not get to see that. On other news, guys, Summervale is incoming. We have a little bit of this teaser here from Silvervale about something coming for summer, chat. No dates yet. No dates yet. I'll keep my eyes and ears out to let you know, chat. As more saying than Raid donated $1,000 to our chat. Yeah, I know. Actually, $10,000 in bits is wild. Something else I want to talk about as well, guys, that happened at Offkai. Unnamed, I'm sure you guys know Unnamed. Unnamed, a very large creator, right? Unnamed actually announced at Offkai. For a long time, I was scared all the time. You told me to stay on top. This Pride Month, I'm done being scared. I am non-binary. Nothing's changed. I'm unnamed, and this is just another face of me, female live 2D model incoming soon. So congrats to Unnamed. Looks like we're going to get a really cool female model as well. So that's amazing. So, yeah, be you. Whoever you are, just be you. We accept you for who you are. So, absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's see what else Yusan had to say. Oh, yeah, I forgot that they had this concert coming up, too. So, really, really cool. Really, really cool. All right, guys, don't freak out. Don't freak out, okay, chat? Dad, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Why aren't you not freaking out? That is right, guys. Saba. You know Saba, right? I hope you know Saba. There's a certain shork that is no longer around. A little Goomba. A little Gooba. Is no longer around, chat. Yet, somehow this other, fish appears. Totally not related, but that is right, guys. Saba is making their debut June 28th in just 5 days, chat. Let's take a look. It's a catfish. It's a catfish, chat. Oh, yeah, Saba, the very oddly familiar fish lady. There you go, chat. There it is. No.
Pathetic.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she's probably shorter than me. Shut up. I like the blonde hair. Yeah, she's probably shorter than I am, actually. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about was apparently this is how Saba is going to look. I think this was this is like a speculation, so it doesn't reflect anything official, but this is kind of the thoughts of how she might look, chat. So very cute. I love the hair as well. So get excited, guys. Get excited. I will talk to you guys about this in the next coming days. We'll have a stream all about it. Trust me. So in other news, chat, would you get a tattoo of me? I hope so. Well, this happened to Dimmy, where he says, "You better hope I never get canceled." Coming from Crag. Dimmy, as promised from almost a year ago for hitting 4K subs, the tattoo is finally here. It was time to ask, look forward to the future, and there is the Dimmy tattoo. So, chat, what's my tattoo? When are you getting a tattoo on me, chat? How do people know who Saba is? Still, if you don't know, you live in Iraq. That's why I try to give you some clues. A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So there it is, chat. There is the new tattoo for Dimmy. Now, I want to let you know about something that's going on. And it's really cool. VTuber Kana actually announced the BSM P2 opening on June 28th. So let's go take a look here at this trailer. It looks really, really cool. Would you do my current model or my new model, chat? One antler on your arm. I already have tattoos above my titties. Yeah, what else do you want from me? You know? They're up towards my collarbone. That's why I can't take pictures of, like, I have to take pictures of my shirt all the way on because of that. This is a huge collaboration, by the way, chat. You'll see here in just a sec. I mean, look at all these fucking VTubers, chat. It's like V-verse, bro. Crazy. Yeah, look at everybody, guys. This is gonna be crazy. Crazy event. So I think V-verse was the Marvel Marvel in-game of VTubing, but this one is actually crazy. So damn it, Venom. So get excited for that. So many awesome creators are gonna be part of that. Damn, Venom. Just throwing it back, bro. I was trying to tell you something pretty crazy. You know what's crazier than Venom, guys? Me having to talk about Cinder. Chat, I got an update for you about Cinder. Here we go. Attention, Pyro Pops. For those unaware, the mod team has decided to shift into a long-term unlock of the Discord on June 13th. We currently have 4 of the general channels and fan art with art chat available. Over time, we'll continue to unlock more channels. Please ensure you read the FAQ above before asking questions. We have already continued to answer you seek. If you have any additional questions, feel free to create a ticket and create a ticket. So I am late to reporting on this. I missed it, but there you go, guys. Cinder stuff is back. Her Discord is back. Now, I don't believe that means anything for her returning, but nonetheless, I felt like it was at least worth mentioning that her server is back for a long-term unlock, right? She was not banned. She canceled herself basically, but yeah, she's not banned off anything. So, wish it was Spider-Man, but not the Venture Brothers version. Cinder might have to rebrand. I don't know if she's gonna come back as Cinder or rebrand down the line, but I mean, she admitted guilt and she canceled herself, so that's kind of it. There's not much more to discuss, but looking here, chat, her Discord is back open, so I do hope that the Pyro Pups continue to have a place to go. Obviously, it was a hard time for them in their community, and we will hope the best. Yeah, we will hope the best. So, oh, she lost so many followers, tons of followers, tons of subs on YouTube, everything, right? So yeah, her voice is really recognizable, so I agree with you. I agree with you. I think it'd be really tough for her to somehow like spin that around. Wait, did the apology get deleted, or did she just clear her whole like channel? I mean, I guess it could go either way, but I don't know, guys. I'm not really here to talk much about Cinder anymore. Like, I just wanted to tell you this is going on. So now you know, guys. So keep an eye out. That's what's going down, chat. So yeah, their career is definitely dead. Their career is dead. No. Yeah. So see, her career is done. There's a lot of naysayers, of course, but pretty much all of it is disprovable very easily. So who wants to have trouble with Twitch? It seems like the module allows follows and subs don't load. I don't know, Zero. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm so sorry, but yeah, Twitch is Twitch, right? So, all right, look, guys, you got 4 wheel spins today, chat. Let's do our wheel spins today. Oh, you guys, are you ready? Everybody, type speed. Let's do it. I think she might come back in a year or 2, maybe, but I mean, her career will never be the same, you know. I don't think she'll come back at least for 2 years. I'll be real. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, Oh, nothing, chat. Oh, so sad. Oh, darn. Don't you just hate that, chat? Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. What do you mean rig? What do you mean rig? Don't explode. Bro, that's just life, bro. That's just life. That's just life, bro. All right. Look, I'm sure for the second wheel spin, you're going to get something good. Here we go, chat. I'm sure it's going to be great. 30 seconds. That's solid. Right, chat? Don't be upset about 30 seconds. That'll at least take all the time for the next 2 wheel spins. So it's all good, chat. As she tries to continue to say she likely get views. Untouched, but all growth to be stopped. Yeah. And like, the thing is most of the people that supported her don't anymore. And I think it was a big part of her large growth. So I don't think she'll be back. Oh, 30 seconds. Let's go. All right, guys, you got a whole minute. Congratulations. All right, how about this? One more wheel spin, chat. One more wheel spin. Here we go. You're doing so good, chat. Congratulations. Yeah, yeehaw. Yeehaw. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Let's go. You added back all the time it took for you to spin the wheel, chat. Congratulations. Congratulations. Got him. Poor chat. Bro, it's not rigged. That's just how it happened. That's how it happened, chat. Don't blame me. I love. So I'm going to call it here. I got to record a bunch of stuff today and get a lot of things together. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for yapping about the news. So tomorrow, guys, we are going to talk about, we're going to do Red Am I the Asshole? We're going to react to the new Death Battle. And I will be in VR chat. On Wednesday, guys, we are going to be talking, yes, tomorrow, Sleepy. On Wednesday, we are going to be talking about Under the Teeth. I'm going to be dropping a lot of my information about them. Probably some things that you guys have, actually, there's lots of things nobody's seen, so I'm definitely going to show you guys that stuff coming on my stream. We're going to talk about that, go through Rima's video. That's it, chat. Wednesday is definitely going to be an interesting one, so I will see you all then. Have a lovely rest of your day. Give Alicia lots of love. She has been so amazing. We have been talking about her so much in the past couple of weeks. Let's give her some love. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Bye, YouTube. Have a good one, kitties. Bye, table.